choose Bank West. Bank West. Convenient, connected, committed. Learn more at bankwest-sd.bank. Member FDIC.
Teamwork is important to Barber Chemical in Oneida. With a full-time agronomist, sprayers, and licensed applicators, they have the team to get the job done. Their fully stocked warehouse will always have the latest products and technology available. Service, quality, and efficiency. That's the game plan at Barber Chemical. See Barber Chemical for your soil and tissue sampling needs. Good luck, Chargers, from your teammates at Barber Chemical in Oneida.
At AgTegra, we're leveraging the power of the cooperative to benefit our farmers and ranchers, their families, and local communities. We're creating jobs for your neighbors and putting money back into our communities. We're lending a hand in our rural fire departments, food banks, and 4-H and FFA programs. That's what local is all about. When you do business at AgTegra, you help us make a difference in your community. AgTegra, strong, stable, dependable, and local.
AGE Corporation's contractors and crane service are proud supporters of Sully Buttes Sports. For almost 60 years, AGE has been building South Dakota. For all your site work, construction, and crane work needs this season, AGE is here to help. Give them a call. AGE Corporation and Crane Service, 223-2732. That number again, 223-2732. AGE, proud to support local sports. Getting ready to go, Class 9B. It's semifinal action. The Sully Buttes Chargers at home taking on the Canistota Hawks. Joining me now is head coach of Canistota, Dan Whalen. Coach, good to talk with you again. You were in this. How many years ago were you in this area? You were in the Pierre area.
I was the athletic director at Pierre from 2008 to 2015.
Okay, so yeah, you're right. So you know the area, and you know the people and everything, and so it's kind of like in some ways it's kind of like a homecoming to you. I mean, you're getting close, you're getting up to Oneida, but let's we'll look at that later on. I was just going to take a look at your team, the Hawks. I mean, a solid club, a veteran club, Dan, and you've got to be just ecstatic over your win that you had last week against Avon, a very solid team.
Yeah, that was a very big win for us. We were confident in how we would play. The question is that enough? And to beat a team as good as Avon, you have to have your game plan go well, and you have to adjust when you need to. And we did all those things, so it was a good win.
Yeah. And you picked up and you get ready and you survive. You were here until 2015, but you're over there. But Canistota has had a history of winning football, winning programs. To go in and be involved with that. Was that? They've got a strong tradition there, and you've got some veterans here that have lived that tradition of some solid football. Do the older guys teach the younger guys what it takes to play on the varsity level for you?
Well. It's interesting because last year Canistota had we had 6 All-Staters, and 5 of them were seniors. And so you're looking at a quote-unquote veteran squad that has quite a few seniors that saw their first full action as a starter and or a player that played, a full game instead of just some duty. So it looks veteran, but it was a group that needed to play together and sort of gel and find their own identity. And that was really something that we worked on throughout the season because we had a lot of new guys that had not been on the field working together. So that was a little bit of a process. And yes, our senior leaders that have played here, and had that experience with, the last 2 years going into the semifinals, and 3 years ago they played in the Dome when these seniors were freshmen, and they've seen that and understand it. And there's a lot that you gain from your players knowing what it takes to be successful deep into the playoffs.
Yeah, and on that too, and I think one of the things too I'm noticing here, Coach, is that I I take a look on your take a look at your schedule, you guys don't shy away from competition because I'm looking up and down that list there of your games. You didn't exactly pick any cream puffs here. I mean, you guys have went out and you fought some tough games, and obviously that makes your team better.
Yes, those are great opportunities to play, especially when you play upper class, and then on top of it, you're playing some really good people, and that just gives you a battle-tested team that there is no other way to get that than to play a Howard, and the Howard game. We did not perform well offensively. We hadn't performed really the way I would like us to have offensively until late in the season when we finally got all of our guys back full healthy and were able to insert them where we really wanted them to play. And I had to learn a lot about my football team. You come in and you don't really have your opinion. You have other people's opinion about where these guys are at, and that's okay. But you need to develop and see what your kids can do and where they might best help the team. And that was a large part of it, is getting everybody in the right spot to help the team in the best way that their skills and talents can do.
Yeah, and the next step is coming up against Sully Buttes. What do you know about the Chargers, Dan?
Well, boy, they are so athletic at every position, it looks to me. I mean, there isn't anybody on that squad that doesn't have the ability to move really well. They're a physical team. They're athletic. They're skill position players. Can run, catch. The quarterback is elusive. He creates so much on the fly, and that is always a dangerous situation for a defense because he keeps the play alive, and he's very good at that. And that's something that we're going to have to do our best to try and minimize and do a heck of a job of covering those talented receivers. And then you got to deal with their running game. They got a couple of guys that can really run the ball well. They're physical runners. They've got good speed back there. So they're a well-rounded, good-looking team.
I know it's going to be a fun game, and I know you guys are going to be up to the challenge as you get ready to go. And lastly, I mentioned this at the beginning, that you're familiar with the area. Will it be kind of nice to get back? And Coach, I got to tell you, one of the one of the drawbacks of coming back this late in the season is that Zesta was closed, Dan.
Yeah, well, I started my career in Canistota.
Okay.
And 39 years ago, and then went down to Gregory, and then up to Pierre, then over to Clark. So I could kind of roll around anywhere. My wife graduated from Avon, so it seems like almost everywhere I end up landing, I've got a few connections, and if you do it long enough, that's what happens. But it's always good to see people that you worked with, and so on and so forth. And I don't know that I'll see that many folks when I get back to Sully Buttes, but I think my old secretary at Pier, her husband Ben Minahan, I think he's coaching.
He is. He is.
My good friend Mark Seffner's boy Scott is coaching there as well, and of course we'll probably run into Lynn somewhere along the line, and so we got some people out there that will be fun to see and so on. But yeah, a lot of good people everywhere in the state, and it's fun to be a part of high school athletics, which is still maintains its purity to some degree, if you will. The pro and college game is turning into a money deal, and our last bastion of pure sport is high school athletics, I think.
Yeah. I know you guys are going to be ready. I'm looking forward to seeing the Hawks as they take the field against the Chargers coming up here in just a little bit. Coach, I appreciate the time. Thanks so much, Dan. Appreciate that, and good luck in tonight's game.
All right, thank you.
You bet. Appreciate that. Dan Whalen, the head coach of the Canistota Hawks. Our pregame show continues with more after this on Country 95.3 pregame show made possible by Bankwest Oneida. Bankwest, convenient, connected, commit. Access Health Oneida welcomes new and established patients, offering chronic and acute care for all ages, including evaluation for illness and injuries, immunizations, lab testing, wellness exams, and DOT and sports physicals. Same-day appointments are available, and most major insurances are accepted. Wishing the Sully Buttes Chargers good luck this season from Access Health Oneida, assuring access to quality health care.
At 83 Ag Sales, we specialize in precision planting to help you create a growing environment that will maximize your efficiency and crop yields. We're committed to helping you improve your planting and production with the best technology available. Located in Oneida, 83 Ag Sales, here to make the most of your growing season. Call us at 605-222-5385. We can help you choose the right components for your equipment and your operation.
Before or after the game, get together with friends at the Blue Goose in Oneida. The Blue Goose has a relaxing atmosphere, and it's a great place to talk about the game. Not only that, but you can see info and pictures of past teams and players. It's history with the focus on the future. Be sure to kick back with friends and coworkers at the one spot that has it all. The Blue Goose in downtown Oneida. Proud to be a supporter of Sully Buttes Sports.
At Ringneck Energy, our mission is to produce renewable energy that adds value to grain and livestock production, enhances the income of our investor partners, and provide a safe, rewarding work environment. Ringneck Energy, located at 901 Redwood Avenue in Oneida. Call 605-945-6900 and check out our website, www.ringneckenergy.com. Ringneck Energy in Oneida, creating economic opportunities in our community.
It is Class 9B semifinal football action. Sully Buttes Chargers at home as they get ready to take on the Canistota Hawks. Joining me now is head coach of the Chargers, Tom Moore. Coach, last week you headed over to Corsica, and after a kind of a slow start, it seemed like midway through in the first half, you guys kind of found your rhythm, and you started taking care of business.
Yeah, it took a little bit to get going. I mean, and Corsica's a darn good football team. They came out, kind of hit us in the mouth defensively, right, or with their offense and our defense right away, and marched down the field and got in the red zone. And finally, our defense made a stand and had a turnover on downs, which was big. So if they would have scored, might have been a different pace of the game. But we stopped them, and then our offense got rolling and kind of got more comfortable as the night went on with things.
That is that's one of the things, and I know you see it quite often in nine-man, that double wing formation. That's a hard one to defend. I mean, they get motion out of it, they get counters, they get a lot. Man, oh man, what's the primary focus to stopping a double wing offense, Coach?
There's multiple different things. Depends on the offense. There's multiple variations of the double wing. We've never ran it, but I get to defend it usually 2 or 3 times a year. Everybody runs it a little bit different. So some people pull out of it. Some people use their backs to some of the movement. So everybody does a little bit different on how their movement. So once you figure out the keys, then the kids just got to play once they got their reads and stuff. So it just varies depending upon the team.
Yeah, you looked at it, and at halftime, I mean, you were leading 14-6, and you came out one with a 36-6 victory. So, I don't know what you guys talk about. Usually, I see the coaches huddle on the sidelines before. You're just kind of organizing some of the things you're covering with the players. Was there anything that you changed at halftime, Tom?
No, defense we didn't change too much. Offense we had to take care of a few things. We had some turnovers early in some spots, and we had some stops in our red zone where we didn't finish drives. So we left some things out there. So we knew we didn't have to change much. We just had to finish kind of what we started. And defensively, we got a few things figured out as that first half went on to really kind of slow them down. So we kind of made adjustments during the first half to kind of get us ready for the second half.
Yeah, one of the things I also noticed on that was that you did a good job game tackling. I thought you had more than one helmet going at the person with the ball. I thought you guys that was one of your best defensive efforts. I thought you may have thought maybe the week before, but I thought there was a lot to like on your offensive or on your defensive and on the offensive side. Yeah, you had success, but those turnovers you made that noted here when we were talking earlier. That one's even though you lost the turnover battle, you won the game, Tom.
Yeah, that's pretty fortunate. That's hats off to the kids to kind of find ways to go through adversity a little bit with things. But it's just the deeper you get into playoffs and the closer you get to a championship form, you just can't do that and expect to win games. So we're fortunate that the kids played hard through some of that to keep making stops on defense, to keep on their offense on the field. So this week we'll have to be we'll have to win the turnover battle to have a shot once you get in the semifinal mode.
You're facing a team, Canistota, that you know all too well. I mean, you faced them years back at the Dome. That was quite a long time ago. Well, at least it seems anyway. But hey, they're still a quality club, a perennial powerhouse in football. How do you getting a chance to take a look at what you've seen as far as tape, offensively and defensively? What challenges does that bring your offense and defensive coordinators to attack that team?
Yeah, the big thing, like you said, they're a darn good football team. They've had 3 losses, but to three kind of powerhouse football teams. So they've been more battle tested throughout the year than we have. So I mean, hats off to them for that. But so they're a good solid team. Up front, they're big. They're big and physical. They got a couple big cats up front that can play on the O line and D line, can get out the ball on both sides and make things a little bit harder, make it easier for their back end of their defense, especially when they're playing defense, because they can take up almost 4 gaps with 2 people just how they can play. So we'll have to utilize some different things to spread them out a little bit or to hit gaps where we think we'll see them. And offensively or defensively, same thing. They like to run the football. They're good at running the football. They've had a few different formations. They've had some personnel changes in a few spots. So this kind of depends on what personnel they come out with, and we'll be prepared to take both of them on.
With that on a note, as far as like on your offensive side, and I know you spend a lot of time on the defense, but on the offensive side for your team, you give the same basic look. I mean, you have receivers wide right and left, and a single setback behind your quarterback in the shotgun behind Wesley, and you seem to do a lot of things out of that formation, Coach. And if a team stops you in one area, is it easier to shift into something else because you're staying in the same formation all the time?
Yeah, it is. Coach White's done an outstanding job of making different wrinkles out of each formation. They take something away. If they take it away a couple times, they'll have some way to combat it going the other direction. So, that's what makes us a little, challenging at times to defend us is we have multiple different looks, trying to accomplish similar things, but with multiple different looks. So it's just, trying to pick your poison of how are we going to go at it and what are they trying to key on? Are they playing to the safety? Are they not playing to the safety? Are they manned up tight? I mean, it just kind of depends upon how they want to gap up front if we can run the ball and how well we can run the ball. So it does just very different things, and like I say, he does a good job of setting us up for success.
Yeah, again talking with head coach Tom Moore of the Sully Buttes Chargers, you go into this game, and I mean there are no bad teams left. There's 4 teams left in all the classes, and the next step after a victory would be to go to the Dakota Dome. But in order to do that, I mean, obviously you got to be solid offense, solid defense, special teams. But the mental game, is there? I know that you get frustrated sometimes, like if there's you jump off sides or if they miss an assignment. How do you practice the mental aspect of the game, Coach?
Well, at times you try to kind of practice fast. At times, or try to make it more realistic, more game-like scenarios. And we're fortunate to have a nice scout team to be able to do things with and against that get us prepared for each game. So we're fortunate at that end, but just, trying to do things quicker at a quicker pace, more game-like speed, so they're having to think more rather than being told what's going on and then reacting to that. So it's having to make some mistakes throughout the week will make you better on Thursday and Friday nights in the postseason.
Yeah, and one of the things I've noted is that if you have a good, successful offensive play, you're quick to get back on the line. Are you? So you're all right. You're happy with that faster pace.
Oh, at times. It kind of depends on we're only so deep. So we at times we need to play fast, and depend upon what their defense is doing to us and playing fast. And then there's times where it's nice just to kind of run some clock and march down the field and take care of things that way. So it just kind of depends on the game, depends on the personnel, depends on the time of the game as well. When we're going to do something like that. But there's definitely a time and a place for it.
Okay, well, kickoff coming up here in just a little bit. It's time for some football in Oneida. By the way, how much after the team you're facing tonight upset the top-ranked team? How much does that mean to you as a coach and to the players to be able to play on your own home field?
It's awesome. We're going to play a good team no matter if Canistota won, if Avon won. We knew we were going to have a tough battle the next week, but just be able to play at home, especially in the semifinals. If you're playing at home at that game, that's a pretty awesome thing. And to get even more fans, we had a good fan base last week in Corsica. I assume we're going to have a big crowd again this Friday. It's going to be beautiful out, the nicest day of the week. So it's going to be an awesome Friday night football.
Yeah, I appreciate you selling it for me. Yeah.
Popcorn.
Yeah, there you go.
Chocolate.
And hot chocolate, that as well. And well, Tom, as always, I appreciate the time. I'm looking forward to it. Should be a great game. Thanks so much, and good luck tonight.
Bet. Thanks for covering, DT.
Anytime. Appreciate that. Tom Moore, the head coach of the Sully Buttes Chargers. Pregame show continues with more after this on Country 95.3 KLXS Pier. Our pregame show made possible by Bank West Oneida. Bank West, convenient, connected, committed.
Koenig of Oneida, Pier, and Winter has provided our services to growers of South Dakota for over 50 years. We focus on providing our customers with the products, services, and attention to detail that each farmer needs to succeed. For your individual needs of custom spraying, liquid or dry fertilizer, chemical, soil sampling, seed sales, and treating, stop in and see us at Koenig with offices located in Oneida, Pier, and Winter.
Hometown shopping at its best. Don's Food Center has what you want and where you need it most. Right in Oneida. Enjoy a great selection of groceries, fresh meat and produce, friendly service, and more. Get all your snacks for the big game at Don's Food Center. Don's Food Center is a proud supporter of Sully Buttes Athletics and wish the Chargers good luck in today's game. Don's Food Center, where parking is convenient, shopping is easy, and your time is
People on the south end, please look around if your neighbor
all right. By the way, yeah, there are some headlights on. Could you please shut those off? Shut those all the way off across. There's one like around onto the 45-yard line. There's also one at about the 35-yard line. Could you please shut those running lights off? And thank you. There's one. And then there might be another here as the Chargers get ready to receive. One more sitting over there around about the as we get ready to go, as Brady Scott will do the kicking for the Hawks as we are underway. A line driver down the middle of the field caught at about the 15, and running into the middle, that is Whitler, as Wesley drove it all the way up to the 35-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Chargers, right at about the let's see where they get them here. They're going to bring it up 36, 1st and 10 for the Chargers as they get ready to go. And Morris, you were looking at some of the stats from the game here. The team they're facing, tough team, nothing fancy. They just pound you.
Yeah, you just look at the rushing stats. They just pick who's going to get the ball that week and, give it to them until they get stopped and then go to the next guy. And it's a rushing attack for sure.
Hey, two backs in the backfield as Whitler back in the shotgun. 1st and 10, receiver wide to the right. Snap, looks, and we've got a flag right out of the gate. Looks like we'll have some false starts. So 1st and 15 instead, as looks like they blow that play now, or do they just come back and run it again?
Oh, we'll see here. A little different field position now, but
yeah,
you called the play. You want it to be your first play of the game.
Yeah.
we stick with it.
Yeah. So, I mean, just getting in the way, first touch, and it's a 5-yard loss for the Chargers here, but nothing came. 7 seconds off of the clock here. So, we'll get rolling here with it as the Chargers will try it yet again. They have a receiver wide to the left this time, as it'll be end of one wide right, as Whitler back in the shotgun. Behind him is Barber as he waits for the snack on 1st and 15. Pitch back going to Barber, trying to get around the corner as he'll slide it forward. It gets across the 40 to about the 41 or so. Looks like about give him about a 5-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd down and 5 for the Chargers here now, as
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 6.
As they went from the as they're bringing it up here, so it'll be 2nd and 6 as the Chargers will bring it up here. It'll be Wesley Whitler in the backfield along with Caden Westergren and also Gavin Barber. Wide receivers will be Lucas Arcorin, number 20, and also Gavin Colson, number 12. Colson closest to us here on the left side. That's the short side of the field as Barber gets out into the slot on the right side. Whitler gets him in motion from the right side on 2nd down and 6. Drops back, looks, throws it down the field, and there was a incomplete. There was two in the area over there. Morris, what'd you see?
Yeah, it looked like Barber kind of got maybe tied up a little bit, but not enough to be called pass interference.
Okay.
They were in man coverage there too, so that's why they brought Barber in motion to see what that defense was showing.
Okay, so there you go. Let's take a look here now at 3rd down and a long 6 for the Chargers from their own 41-yard line. And it is 3 receivers wide to the right. Whitler back in the shotgun as the defensive end on the right side for the Hawks is standing up as. In motion as Whitler steps back, throws it in, and catch made out there by Colson at the 30, at the 25. He changes direction at the 20, and he gets taken down inside the 20, down to the 14-yard line. 1st and 10, went from the 41 all the way down to, and let's see where they finally mark it. I guess it's probably about the 17. So 9 and 33. So a 42-yard pickup, 1st and 10 for the Chargers. Big play right out of the gate, man.
Yeah, real simple, just run him up the sideline, throw it deep to him. Maybe a little bit of a mismatch or miscommunication over there by the Canistota corner that allowed Gavin Colson to get that open.
Yeah, nice catch by Colson and a nice run after the catch, too.
Oh, yeah, very impressive.
Yeah, it is Arcorin wide to the right this time, and Colson wide to the left. Left side's the wide side of the field. Behind junior quarterback Whitler is Barber. He'll take the pitch on the left side, trying to get around to the corner, to the edge, and gets slipped out of bounds. I think let's see where they finally mark it. Going to get up about the 7 or so. Let's see what they give him.
12 on the play.
No, they're going to give him. It'll be 1st and goal for the Chargers. A 12-yard pickup from the 18 all the way up to the 6-yard line. So 1st and goal for Sully Buttes here on their first drive as they quickly hustle it to the line as they'll try to muscle their way into the middle, pushing it in. Touchdown, Sully Buttes Chargers. Wesley Whitler, a 6-yard run and a 6-yard run at 9:48 of the first quarter. Chargers on the board, first 6-0. What was that?
What a commanding drive.
Yeah.
Wow. That's one way to establish yourself early on in a game.
Yeah. And did they even go back in the huddle?
Yeah, I think they did.
Okay. Wow.
Probably a pretty quick call with something like that, a QB sneak.
Yeah.
For 6 yards.
And they packed everybody into the middle. Whitler has an eye backfield behind him here now for the 2-point conversion as Colson in the slot as he fakes a handoff. He'll roll to his right, looking, and floats it in. And no good. Catch incomplete. So the score remains 6-0 Sully Buttes. You're listening to Charger Sports on Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Is it the competition that keeps bringing you back? The long-standing rivalries? Or is it seeing friends again and cheering on your favorite team? At First Dakota, we're here for it all. We appreciate the fans, the players, the coaches and officials, the concessions crew. The shared community experience is part of what makes life here great, and we're here for it. See you at the game. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
So why do teenagers play high school sports?
My reason why is a sense of purpose.
My reason why is to inspire others.
One reason student athletes seldom mention is to get an athletic scholarship. They know that only 2% of all high school athletes are awarded a sports scholarship. So why do they play?
My reason why is friendship.
Tell us your reason using the hashtag #MyReasonWhy.
This message presented by the NFHS and the South Dakota High School Activities Association.
After the Chargers it started a little tenuously with that 5-yard penalty, but man, they had a nice play. That big play obviously was that pass down the field from Whitler to Colson.
Yeah, that was a big chunk of it for sure.
Yep. So Chargers on the board first, 6-0 as deep for the Hawks. It is Easton Miller and Braden Atchison. That is as. It is Cooper Falkenhagen ready to kick it away, and kind of sends a knuckler out there, picked up at about the 35, and still going close to midfield. So excellent field position for the Hawks. They're going to get it started at the 50, 1st and 10 for Canistota. Wow, that was a tried to get that knuckler there, but it was picked up pretty nicely and handled.
Yeah, I think Canistota's got a lot of athletes who can field the ball, and
yeah, it sure looked like it there.
Yeah.
Yeah. As they'll come into the line here now. This is the offense for Canistota as Brody Scott, 6'1", 200-pound senior under center, as he has Kleinsasser brothers, 230 and 350 in front of him, 1st and 10. Pitch back over to the right side, and he's open over on that side. That's Easton Miller as he breaks into the open at the 40, at the 30, at the 20, at the 10. Touchdown Canistota, first play. Wow. And just like that, yeah, Easton Miller runs it around the right side at 9:31 of the first quarter to tie the score up at 6 apiece. Wow.
Wow. If this is any forecast for what the rest of the game is going to be like, it's going to be a high-scoring game for sure.
Yeah, and it'll remind you a little bit of that Thursday night football game last night, where Baltimore and Cincinnati were slugging it out, and it was the 35-34 final. So
personal foul against Sully Buttes. That'll be enforced on the kickoff.
As the Chargers will personal foul called.
Yep.
Okay. And then, as I mentioned, it'll be enforced on the kickoff here. So as the Hawks line up here for the 2-point conversion, fakes the handoff as he rolls. Scott rolls to his right, throws it, and it is incomplete. So the score remains 6-6, Sully Buttes and Canistota. You're listening to Charger Sports and Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Terry and Peggy Barber and family with Brett's Spray Service in Pierre, Oneida would like to wish the Sully Buttes Chargers good luck with tonight's game and all season long. Call Brett's Spray Service today at 258-2743 for all your aerial application and retail chemical sales needs. The Barbers would like to remind you what Henry Ford once said, that when everything seems to be going against you, remember that the airplane takes off against the wind, not with it.
Venture Communications provides blazing fast speeds for affordable internet services. Streaming has never been so easy as it is with these super fast speeds. Don't want to leave the house to mail in that pesky bill? That's okay. Venture Communications allows you to pay your bill online or with an e-bill mobile app. They have local support to help with all of your needs. Contact Venture Communications at 605-852-2224 or visit our website at venturecom.net.
As we are back here now, and there's other action that got kicked off at 6 o'clock. Morris, some other classes were rolling.
Yeah,
there you go.
Number 1 Brandon Valley versus number 4 Jefferson in 11 AAA. Number 2 Lincoln versus number 6 Harrison in 11 AAA as well. Winner versus St. Thomas More, and Wall versus Woolsey Wessington.
Okay, as it sails into the end zone and the touchback, so the Chargers will start 1st and 10 on the 20. So as they'll bring it out here and get going from there. So maybe a frustration on that unsportsmanlike penalty, I'm assuming.
Yep, that's probably what that was.
Yeah, and you got to stop that knucklehead stuff. You can't have that happen out there in a game like this, a game this big.
Yep. Those little knick-knack penalties really add up, and they can lead to disaster.
Yep, no question. Chargers got 80 yards to go. They have it 1st and 10 on their own 20-yard line, as wide to the right is Arcorin, wide to the left is Colson. Whitler back in the shotgun, and in the empty backfield as he gets in motion Barber from the left side as Whitler tries to take off as he spins and runs forward and gets it past the 20 to the 23-yard line. So it'll be second down. It'll be second down and 7 for the Chargers. So they'll mark it, and Chargers as Whitler, Wesley tried the right side, then tried veering back, but good coverage by the Canistota defense.
Yeah, they had it shut down play side, and so Whitler tried to cut back, and they stayed home backside, and it went nowhere.
Yeah, it is Colson wide to the right this time. This wide to the left is Arcorin. And actually, Barber also in the slot over on the right side. He goes in motion right to left as second down and 8. Whitler trying to take it himself. He'll try to turn it up the field, and he'll fight it forward across the 20, 25 to the 27. So nice pickup on the play. He'll be shy of first down yardage. It's going to make it about 3rd and 2 as they'll mark it at about the 28. So it'll be 3rd down and a long 2 for the Chargers from their own 28.
Yep, we're going to the ground game too.
Yeah.
Yep. This might be a quick first quarter if both teams stay on the ground.
If they stay, and it shows that they do. We got it right at the 8-10 mark. 6-6 our scores. Sully Buttes and Canistota. Chargers on a 3rd and 2 on their own 28. In motion out of the backfield is Barber as Whitler will take it, and he'll roll to his right. He's going to take it himself and get the first down as he's up to the 40, and he'll get taken down out there on the far side. Runs out of bounds. We'll see where they finally mark it as they mark it at the 36. So give him an 8-yard pickup, 1st and 10 now for Sully Buttes as the Chargers trying to keep this drive alive here. And nothing fancy so far, huh?
No, really not. And Canistota's in man right now, and I don't know if their quarterback player is going to be able to keep up with Wesley running the ball around.
Yeah, and so, they really haven't. Has anybody else? Nobody else has run the ball, have they?
Gavin Barber has ran the ball.
That's right, he did. Yeah, on that first series. Yeah, indeed. So he's in motion from the left side, and a forward pass on the play goes forward. A pitch forward on the play goes to Trevor Marshall. He catches it as he gets it up to the 40-yard line. So about a 3-yard pickup, 2nd and 7 here on the play. Taking out all the kind of interesting things out of the field here, Morris. Yeah.
Getting a little crafty with the tight end shuttle.
Yeah, getting creative on that. 2nd and 7 for the Chargers here now as they stay in the field here. 7:25 to go first quarter. It is Sully Buttes 6, Canistota 6. As the Chargers will split out, it'll be Arcorin wide to the left. I believe that's Colson wide to the right. Whitler in the shotgun. In motion out of the backfield is Barber to the left side. Whitler gets the snap, throws it over the middle of the field. And he's going for miles for Atticus. Looked over his right shoulder. The ball was coming over the left, and actually pretty good coverage back there. Falls incomplete. It'll be 3rd down and 7. Not bad coverage on the play there by number 10, Easton Miller.
Yeah, it looked to me like Atticus may have either turned the wrong way or ran the wrong route. Maybe ran a post. Maybe he was supposed to run a corner on that concept.
Yeah, so the Chargers looking at 3rd and long here now, back at their own 40-yard line. As they're looking at checking those wristbands, making sure everybody's on the same page. On 3rd down and 7, Whitler in the shotgun behind him as he gets Colson in motion from the left side on 3rd down as Whitler will pitch it back to Barber trying to get around the corner, and Gavin pushes it forward. He's going to be close. But it looks like they're going to mark him just shy. It'll be 4th down. It'll be 4th down and 1 or so, as they're going to give him about 6 on the give him 6 on the carry. It'll be 3rd down and a long 1 for the Chargers. Actually, 4th down and a long 1 for the Chargers. What's your gut feeling here at the field position?
Oh, I don't know if you can punt, but with how that last series went, one play touchdown.
Yeah. as Chargers get up into it here, and then as a Whitler will pull it out and try to get around on the side, and as they'll say no, he did not get the first down. They'll say he was marked shy, as it'll be 1st and 10 so the ball goes over on downs. 1st and 10 for Canistota. They'll get it in excellent field position on the Sully Buttes 47-yard line. They did that quick push up there. Did you see how fast Canistota came up there to?
Yeah, they got off the ball that time, and Wesley thought he saw something outside, and decided to take it around the edge and got stopped.
Well, they don't have a large repertoire of plays they've seen from him so far offensively. It's only been one, but it's been good for 50 and a touchdown, as they have a receiver wide to the left, as senior quarterback Brody Scott has an eye backfield there's a jump, a false start here on the play. So are they going to add insult to injury? Yes, they are. It'll be a 5-yard mark off on the Chargers, as looked like the Charger line wanted to get going a little early, and so instead it'll be 1st and 5 on the Sully Buttes 42-yard line.
Yeah, our defensive line might be a little heavy-handed trying to get off the ball here tonight.
Yeah, and I'm watching the Canistota huddle here, and they're all looking at the sidelines as they do the hand signals there.
Yeah, they probably got some sign language going on right there.
Yeah, and then they all check their wristbands, as a receiver wide to the left here for the Hawks. Under center now is Scott on 1st and 5, fakes the handoff and rolls to his right, and rolling, and as he gets around to the side, we got a flag on the field on the far side, as he'll try to take it himself, and it'll be up to about the 40. Actually, pretty much no gain on the play, but there is a flag on the far side.
Yep.
So
looks like to me it's going to be a hold.
It's going to be a hold on Canistota. Let's see what they come up with here. Now the official's going over and going to talk to the side judge, as they talked about it. So it will be holding on Canistota, as the flag was back at about the 48-yard line, 49-yard line. So they'll march that one off, as they march it from the flag.
Yep.
So
from the spot.
From the spot. Okay. So no, from the they'll
maybe
bring it.
They don't know.
From the line. So it is now first. It is 1st down and 15 for the Hawks. They're back at their own 48-yard line, as they have a offset backfield handoff to the up back, trying the middle of the line, and getting pulled down, number 18. That is Levi Schroeder. Schroeder with the run, as it'll be pick up a couple on the carry. It'll be 2nd down and 13 for the Hawks, as they've got it now on the Sully Buttes 48-yard line. And keeps the clock going with 5:50 to go. First quarter, all tied at 6 apiece between Sully Buttes and Canistota. Going out wide to the left, that is Blaze Showers. Showers has been the backup quarterback for the Hawks, as 2nd down and 12, as Scott fakes the handoff, drops back, looks, drops, throws it over the middle and through the hands, incomplete. And on the coverage on the play was Gavin Barber, as they were going. The intended receiver, number 18, Schroeder, falls incomplete. It'll be 3rd down and 12 here now for the Hawks.
Yeah, real good coverage there by Barber. Yeah. Really rules-based there.
He was right on him.
Yep, he was ready for that. There was really good coverage on that play.
Yeah, so as it'll be they're looking at that side. See if you can pick up. I know you. Did you guys ever steal signs in college?
Oh no.
Oh, come on. You never did?
You figured out what certain audibles meant from the offense.
You did.
You get to the 3rd quarter and you know what's coming?
Yep. Okay. All right. 3rd down and 12 for Canistota now at the Charger 48. Fakes the handoff. Scott rolls to his right. He's going to take off with it. He's got open field as he slips the tackle and missed the open tackle on the far side. And we got a late flag, and so we're going to add insult to injury again as he gets up to the 35-yard line. And picked up 13 on a 12 and needed 12. So 1st and down, but there was a flag at the very end of it, so they could either be like a face mask or not sure what. Here as the official walking over as a personal foul against Sully Buttes. And so 15 yards added on to it here. You can't afford those kind of knucklehead plays, man.
Yeah, it's
you've got
that
to know
kind of
where you're
stuff
at.
that beats at morale and beats you down the field.
Yep. As the Hawks here now, they've got a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 on the Charger 20-yard line, and it's 6-6 as Canistota in Sully Buttes territory now. I backfield offset wing right as they hand off with it, number 24. That is 24. That is Braden Atchison with the run. Atchison tried the left side as they're going to mark him down at about the, they're still marking him. It's down about the 15, so it'll be 2nd down and 5 here now for Canistota from about the Charger 15-yard line.
Yeah, Canistota's really spreading the ball around between rushers.
Yep, you can't really key on any one person. So 2nd and 5, the Hawks from the Charger 15-yard line. As a man in motion from the left side, pitch back goes, and they're going to try around the other right side as they're going to try to get Scott as a good cover on the play over there by Barber and Whitler as Easton Miller with the run, and he'll pick up. He'll pick up a couple on the carry. It'll be it'll be 3rd down and 3 for the Hawks from the Charger 13-yard line.
Wow. Yeah, a simple sweep play, and you can even see that quarterback's leading, adding himself as a blocker, and that gives you numbers on top of everybody you're getting off the ball.
You don't see that very often.
No.
So 3rd down, here they go, and obviously in 4-down territory for the Hawks. The Chargers have to stiffen up defensively now as Scott gets under center, I backfield, wing right. That's what their usual formation, and they'll hand it off to Miller, trying the middle of the line. He fights it forward. He was just following his center and the guard. Be 1st and 10 as it gets it to the 9-yard line. So a 4-yard pickup, 1st and goal for the Hawks from the Sully Buttes 9-yard line. So they'll just keep pounding you in there, and we're at the 3:20 mark of the first quarter. Sully Buttes 6, Canistota 6, but the Hawks are deep in Charger territory inside the 10, as Miller is the lone setback, and in the slot is number 24 Atchison. Scott under center as handoff. They're going to try the wing on from the left side and try the left side of the line. Chargers do a good job of plugging that up, but there might be a couple yard pickup on the carry as they're going to mark it down to.
He gains a couple on the play.
So they're going to give it to about the 6-yard line. So give them a 3-yard pickup. 2nd down and the 7. I believe that was Schroeder.
I think so.
Yeah. So wide to the left is Showers as Scott sets his line, gets everybody up, looks over the defense, and gets ready to go on 2nd down. Handoff, they're going to try Miller up the middle again, and he gets it across the 5, down to about the 3, maybe the 2. So it'll be 3rd down and 3rd and goal for the Hawks, down to about the Charger 2-yard line. And just keep going, man.
They're just going to keep going to the ground.
Yep. And we're at the 2:05 mark. You're right, man. This has been a fast quarter.
Yep.
As not a lot of stoppages, to be sure. Chargers need to dig in here to try to hold them out. As Showers goes wide to the left, and the lone setback is Miller with a wing right, actually a double wing formation for the Hawks. They'll pitch it in the flat as stepping into the end zone as touchdown. As it was Scott with the except that it was Miller with the catch. Touchdown on the play at 1:40 of the first quarter to make the score 12-6. Now Canistota with the lead.
Yeah, that was a little different look from their usual normal pitch. They released Miller out into the flat halfway, and quarterback looks and turns right back to him and dumps it off to him for an easy touchdown.
Yeah, man, they got a. Did you saw almost? Did you see an identical play at all?
Not beyond those dive plays they kept running out of that double wing.
Yeah.
But other than that, they kind of got different variations of the same thing.
Yeah, Scott's back in the shotgun here for the conversion attempt, as they'll hand it off up the middle, spreading everybody out. They got a good job of cutting out the legs from the intended back, and the conversion fails, no good. So it scores now 12-6. Canistota leading. Sully Buttes back in 60 seconds. You're listening to Charger Sports and Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. Back in a minute.
Building new?
remodeling a little or a lot, or replacing the old with the new, Oliver Construction in Oneida is reliable, honest, and affordable in helping you make your house the home you've always dreamed of. Large or small, inside or out, give Oliver Construction a call at 295-2289 for all of your home construction and remodeling needs. Oliver Construction, 295-2289.
Score big on your next vehicle purchase with Lamb Motor Company in Oneida and Gettysburg, Lamb Chevrolet and Implement in Oneida, and Lamb Auto Sales in Pierre. Check out their large selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs at any one of their locations, or go online to lambmotor.com. That's LAMBMOTOR.com. Or give them a call today at 800-952-2222. Lamb Motor Company of Oneida and Gettysburg, Lamb Chevrolet and Implement in Oneida, and Lamb Auto Sales in Pierre.
Welcome back as Scott will do the kicking. I'm not seeing any other scores here underway between Winter and St. Thomas More, but scoreless in that game in the first quarter. And an 11 AA, nothing there. 11 AAA, 7-7 Brandon Valley and Sioux Falls Jefferson. Harrisburg leading Lincoln 14-6. Here, our score 12-6. Canistota has just taken the lead over Sully Buttes, and D.T. Meyer along with Morris Hofer as the Hawks kick it away. As it's taken on the far side. That is by Barber. He slips through one tackle, but falls forward and goes down at about the 30-yard line. So it'd be 1st and 10 for the Chargers here now on their own 30. As Sully Buttes here now, as it'll be okay after they got shut down here on 4th down. This is an important series for them.
Yeah, you hope you can get some momentum back in your favor.
Yeah.
If not a touchdown, at least, moving the ball so they get better field possession. I don't know if Canistota's started on their side of the field quite yet.
No, they've been at midfield or better as Whitler in the shotgun awaits the snap. Receivers wide right and left, 1st and 10. Pass goes over the middle, wide open. It's Barber with the catch at the 40, 35-30, 25-20, the 15, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Sully Buttes Chargers. Gavin Barber with a 70-yard strike from Whitler at 1:25 of the second quarter. Okay, well, just take back whatever I said there.
Yeah, that was... a deep bomb to a really fast player in Gavin Barber, and he was off to the races there. And Canistota really struggled to keep up with him in coverage. So.
No, yeah, they couldn't. That was at 1:25 of the first quarter as the Chargers line up for the 2-point conversion. And we haven't seen that a lot this year. I mean, Gavin has been on the sidelines with hamstring issues, and he hasn't been available for a lot of games.
Yeah, and Canistota, maybe they don't have any film of that either. So that's something they've never seen before.
Good point. As receivers wide right and left, Whitler back in the shotgun.
3.
As gets the snap, looks to his left, rolls to his left. He's got a man. He'll throw it to the corner, and that one is incomplete. He had to just get rid of it. He was having some heat breathing down his neck, and the conversion fails. But we are tied up at 12 apiece. Sully Buttes and Canistota locked up at 12, and back in 60 seconds on Country 95.3, PureCountry.com.
Whitler Seed Farm, already known for high-quality certified seed wheat, and now they're your Beck Hybrids dealer. Jesse and Sherry Whitler and family are proud supporters of students and athletes of Sully Buttes and wish them all the best this season. Whitler Seed Farm is the industry leader in variety, selection, seed treatments, and their loading is second to none. Visit WhitlerSeedFarm.com or give Jesse a call at 605-280-0152. Your source for seed for every acre. Located in Agar and Oneida, Whitler Seed Farm, 605-280-0152.
Like two peas in a pod, some things are just better together. And that is why chiropractic and acupuncture go hand in hand to reduce stress, peak performance, and maximize wellness. Whether you're cheering from the stands or scoring the points, your body needs to recharge and reset between games. Let acupuncture and chiropractic help carry you through the season. Shared care with Dr. Jess and Dr. Allie is a sure way to secure a victory. Stop in and see us on Main Street in Oneida or call to schedule today. 258-2626. 258-2626.
All right, welcome back. As that's just an equipment adjustment there. As the Chargers get ready to kick it away here, and we've still got 1:25 to go here in the first quarter, and we're knotted up at 12 apiece. Man, oh man, these two teams, man, they're heavy hitters. In fact, they even look like the same colors that were playing last night in the NFL game.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Cincinnati versus
Baltimore, yeah. So and that was a 35-34 affair. So we'll see how they finish it off here as the Chargers get ready to kick it away, and he lays it on the side. I see.
Yep, he's setting up a little squib kick. Those returners are pretty good. They got a lot of yards on the season. And
okay, so they'll kick it over and through the hands and slips a tackle and out the far sideline and missed a great opportunity to pin him back. Instead, where do they meet? Again, they are close to midfield. They're going to mark it at about the 46-yard line. So once again, Canistota gets excellent field position. Yeah, they're going to 44 it'll be. So yeah, once again at midfield here, working with a half a field.
Yeah. If you're Canistota right now, you're not going away from what you've been doing, and especially after that last drive, you're kind of pounding that ball down the field.
Showers wide to the left, and they come out of that same formation. I backfield, wing right, 1st and 10. Scott under center here now for the Hawks, and pulls back, and now we'll take it off, and the Chargers will plug that one up. Nice play as it looked like Scott was trying to run that one on his own, and there'll be no gain on the carry. So 2nd down and 10 for the Hawks. As
it looked like a little confusion there up front and didn't know quite where we were going. I think some linemen ran into each other there.
Yeah, I don't know if he changed it at the end or what, or if he wasn't.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, so it'll be once again they'll come out with receiver wide left. That is Showers, and I backfield wing right. 2nd down and 9 for the Hawks. They'll hand it off to Miller, trying to get around on the outside, and we got a flag on the play from the backfield here as they get it across the 46 to the 47. So about a 3-yard pickup. It'll be a 3rd down. Well, let's see what the call shows, and and it is a hold on Canistota, so they'll march that back as the flag was right around the 45 as it goes back to the 37-yard line. So it'll be 2nd down and 16 for the Hawks now, back at their own 37.
Yeah. I mean, they started their last drive off with some unfavorable field or down and distances, I should say.
Yeah, let's see what they come up now. It is a receiver wide right that Showers as Scott rolls back, drops back, looks, throws it over on the side. He's got a good looking throw on the play. Good defense on the play there by Colson. I could not get to it, so it'll be 3rd down and 16 for the Hawks from their own 37-yard line. I mean, he just dropped back. That was the only receiver he was looking at, wasn't it?
Yeah, just a little short corner out from Showers there, and overthrew him a little bit too, but he was well covered by Colson.
Yeah, so it'll be 3rd down here now as he gets the plays from the sidelines as they come up here now and on 3rd down and 3rd down and 16 from their own 37-yard line. As Scott under center, I backfield, wing right, receiver wide to the left this time as Scott takes the snap and he'll hand it off. Got fumble ball on the ground as the Chargers get on top of it. The fumble and the Chargers recover as it'll be 1st and 10 for Sully Buttes. They'll get it on the 37. They'll get it on the 37-yard line, and I think that was Miller. And I don't know if he was trying to change hands or if he got hit. What did you see?
It looked like somebody got a nice fist on that ball and punched
it out. Okay, so and let's see could you see who it was that landed on top of that?
Yeah, a couple of them.
A host of purple jerseys, yeah. We'll call it that. Yeah, recovery Sully Buttes as the Chargers 1st and 10 now on the Canistota 37-yard line. As in motion from the left side is our Corners Whitler with 2 backs as he'll take it off with it himself as he'll turn it up the field as he'll get it across the 35 to about the 34-33 and it will be 2nd down after give him 4 on the carry, give him 4 and that was 4 on the play here. So Sully Buttes, the 1 play, and it is end of the 1st quarter. After 1 quarter play, it is Sully Buttes 12, Canistota 12. You're listening to Charger Sports on Country 95.3, PureCountry.com, and watching on YouTube at Country 95.3 Sports. Back in 1 minute.
Meet Josh.
Hi, everybody.
Josh is a high school basketball player, solid shooter, great teammate.
Hey, don't forget my tenacious D.
And he's my son. So, what does Josh do to be the best basketball player he can be?
I play tennis.
Studies show that student athletes here in South Dakota who play more than one high school sport are more likely to excel. Tennis does more than improve Josh's conditioning. It gives him a fresh competitive outlet, reduces the risk of injury by cross-training, and introduces him to different coaching techniques and new friends.
Don't get me wrong, hoops are my first love. Tennis just gives me a little break.
So when the new season begins, Josh isn't burned out on basketball. He's eager to play, and you can see the difference in his game.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
D.T. Meyer along with Morris Hofer, and you were glad to have you on board. Semifinal action, Class 9B, Sully Buttes and Canistota. They are tied up at 12 apiece. Chargers looking at a second down. They're looking at about a second down and 6, actually, is where they've got the ball. It is right at the 34. It is at the Canistota 34-yard line. So a second and 6 here for the Chargers as Whitler back in the shotgun as a back next to him, as it'll be Barber on his right side. Two receivers wide to the left. Man in motion is Arcorin, and he'll get the pitch as he's looking back, as he'll get ready to throw it down the field, or is he going to take off with it? He's going to take off with it as he breaks it initially, as he gets it into the gets it across the line to gain here, as he gets it across the first down marker, as he gets it to the 25 on the play. So an 8-yard pickup. So 1st and 10 for the Chargers here, and it looked like they were getting set up on a play there, and that was a good defense by Canistota, but he made chicken salad out of that.
Yeah, they kind of showed blocking with those tight ends, then they released him down the field, and Arcorin was looking downfield, didn't see anybody, and got a real nice pickup there.
Yeah. He sidestepped some tackles, and there was a good open field tackle here by the Hawks. But Chargers do get a first down, 1st and 10 from the Canistota 20, from about the Canistota 25-yard line, as Whitler gets a man in motion, and as they're going to, there's a flag on the play. Two men in motion on the play, and come on, what was going on there? So so it'll be 1st and 15, and a man in motion from the right side, and then the back went on the illegal shift.
Yeah.
So they'll be looking at a 1st and 15 instead. Not quite sure what they were trying to set up there.
I think they were just trying to bring they're in man coverage, so they bring that guy across to the other side of the formation, and they're going to run that shuttle again with Marshall, and I think they wanted numbers going back to the left.
Okay, as coming out here now, the Chargers will send a Barber wide to the left, and I believe that is also. That is Colson. He'll come over to the right side as on 1st and 15. Whitler throws it down the field and incomplete. Wow, the defensive back actually had a better shot at it. It falls incomplete. Fortunately for them, 2nd and 15 here now. And once again, it looks like Canistota's starting to put a little pressure on him.
Yeah, they're starting to bring some heat. You know, those instead of a 3-man pressure or 4-man, they're bringing 5.
Yep.
And they're really quickening up our throwing cadence for sure.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he just didn't have any chance to get open. It was a sideline route, as the Chargers will send 3 receivers wide to the 3 wide to the left, as Whitler in the shotgun. 2nd and 15 has in motion is Arcorin, as Whitler will have to evade the blitz, as he'll run it, throw it down the field. Catch made by Colson. But there's a flag down. Here on the near side, and he made all he could out of that, but there is a flag on the play.
Yeah, we're gonna see what this is about.
Yeah. So, wow, the official is really gesturing over there on the referee is officially, as they're gonna bring it back. As the flag on the near side, so it could be a hold. That was the play nullified. He made what he could out of it, but. Illegal man downfield. It took too long to develop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think some linemen got, convinced that Sully Whitler was gonna
take off.
And
yeah. Yeah. So it'll be 2nd down and 20 now for the Chargers, and they're back at their own 35-yard line. It was nice that Colson came back, found an open spot.
That's the old scramble drill, and Wesley somehow found him right there in almost the corner of the 10.
Yep. Smart play, but it all goes for naught. 2nd down and 20, and with 10:15 to play in the half, it's 12-12. Sully Buttes and Canistota. Colson wide to the left. Arcorin wide to the right, as it is Barber, the single back, as Whitler will take it. And it looks like he's in a pitching formation here, as he'll take it himself, as he'll get legs cut out as he tried to get around on the left side. He got tackled on the play by Miller. It'll be 3rd down and probably about 3rd down and about 13 or so for the Chargers. 3rd down and 15, so a 5-yard pickup. So it'll be 3rd down and 15 here now for the Chargers in obviously 4-down territory, huh?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So we'll see if they can get back at least half of this or more. Colson comes out of the huddle wide to the right, and Arcorin wide to the left. As once again, Whitler in the shotgun next to him. I believe that's Barber. Looks a little small for Gavin. As that's Gavin there. And we've got the Chargers are going to take a timeout. They're going to take a timeout on the play. And we'll take one as well. Back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Charger Sports and Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. Back in 30.
Oahe Grain in Oneida has been doing business with you, the producer, since 1954. They're one of the largest privately owned elevators in central South Dakota. Their friendly and knowledgeable team of employees is there for you. With 2 120-foot truck scales and 5 dump pits, they're sure to get you back to the farm quickly. They also have a 110-car shuttle loading facility and have 2 grain dryers to help serve you in all your grain handling needs. Call Oahe Grain Corporation in Oneida at 258-2811 or check them out at oahegraincorp.com. Grain is their middle name.
Okay, as the Chargers called a timeout, a wise investment there.
Yeah. Can't afford any more penalties on this.
No, my goodness, no. What have you seen for our scores?
In 9A, I got Woolsey Wessington over Wall 6-0.
That's early in that one.
Yeah, and then 9B, Fulton and Del Rapids. Fulton's leading that one 16-0. Then in 9AA, those games have yet to start. 9-11 or 11B. Winter and St. Thomas More are tied at 0.
And the other matchup, and that's Sioux Valley and Elk Point Jefferson in 11B. 11A?
No games have started there either.
Del Rapids and Lennox, and then it'll be Sioux Falls Christian against West Central, 11AA.
Yep.
Brookings and Watertown and Yankton and Pierre ready to kick off, have not yet. In AAA, Harrisburg on top?
Yep, Harrisburg's leading Sioux Falls Lincoln 14-6.
And then 14-7, Sioux Falls Jefferson leading Brandon Valley. Here, it is 3rd down and 15 for the Chargers as they have receivers wide to the left. In motion is Arcorin. Whitler takes a snap, throws it over the middle of the field. Catch, oh, man, had the catch and popped out as that was a play. The intended receiver was for Marshall, and when he got hit, boom, it just popped right out.
Yeah, that was real good pitch and catch, but well-placed helmet by a Canistota defensive back, and it pops right out.
Yep, so 4th down here now for the Chargers as they'll come up here. They're on the Canistota 35-yard line, so they're going for it here with the incompletion stops the clock at 9:11 of the first half. Whitler in the shotgun as he gets empty backfield here now. 4 receivers wide to the right. Whitler looks, throws it over the middle. Catch made! Wow, that is amazing. I think that was Barber. Yeah, Barber with the catch down inside the 10, down to the 9. As he went from the 35 down, give him 30, give him 26. 1st and goal for Sully Buttes. Wow.
Yeah,
great pitch and catch, man.
If you're a Sully Buttes fan, you're loving this Barber and Whitler connection right now. It's saving them a lot of headaches.
Well, that, and you haven't seen it a lot this year, so
yeah,
it's
nice
to get him back. That's for sure. As receivers wide to the right is Colson. As Whitler back in the shotgun, wide left is Arcorin. 1st and goal. Whitler trying to take off with it himself. Sidesteps a tackle, goes towards the end zone. Touchdown, Sully Buttes Chargers. Wesley Whitler runs it in at 8:35 of the second quarter to make the score 18-12. Sully Buttes.
You know, this is a Wesley Whitler show tonight, and he's showing off his legs
Oh, yeah. And they've been keen on it. One of the things that Coach Whalen was talking about was that they have to figure out a way to stop him.
Yeah, he's a tough player to contain for sure.
Yeah, and the Chargers line up here. That was at 8:35 of the second quarter. Chargers quickly line up here, and as Whitler once again in the shotgun for the two-point conversion, pitches it back to Barber. Gavin trying for the corner and gets it in. The two-point conversion is good. Sully Buttes 20 and Canistota 12. You're listening to Charger Sports on Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. Back in 60 seconds.
You just got a quote from a company and are now being billed for not choosing them. Many contracts have what's referred to as a contingency agreement. These typically state that if you don't go with them, you, after insurance has approved the repair work, will be charged a percentage of the job they quoted. Ask up front if they charge to provide an estimate. Never sign anything that you haven't fully read or understand. If you have any questions, reach out to the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
Yag Air Incorporated is your locally owned ag chemical and seed retailer. Yag Air Incorporated offers reliable ground and aerial application. For the latest seed and chemical pricing, contact Kyle at 605-280-8710 or Tony at 605-280-4771. Yag Air for all your ag chemical and seed needs. Kyle 605-280-8710 or Tony 605-280-4771.
Hey, be a good citizen. Help out in your community, your friends and neighbors. Make Oneida strong and proud. Working together, we can all make our town great. Arrive alive. This message from the Sully County Sheriff's Office and Sully County Sheriff Bill Stahl. D.T. Meyer along with Morris Hofer as we're getting ready to roll here. As once again, is this time Falkenhagen sticks it up upright here.
He's got it teed
squib.
up.
Yep, no squib this time. And Chargers have to make sure they have a sure tackling here because Canistota has started at midfield in every one of their drives, kicking it away, and it goes over the side. And is that going to skip out of bounds? They're going to let that one go, and let's see if they'll take it at the 35 or they'll make it kick again.
Yeah, I don't know. With the past couple of kicks, maybe they make them kick again, but it looks like they're going to take it at the 35.
Take it at 35, so 1st and 10, which is still excellent field position.
Yeah.
So Canistota will, I believe they're going to. Yeah, and they're going to be starting 1st and 10 for Canistota now on their own 35-yard line. As this is a fairly fast first half here with 8:35 to go in the second quarter. Sully Buttes has a lead, 20-12 over Canistota. As the Hawks here now step in, their very first play of the game is one of those ones that can really scare you because they ran at 50 yards for the score. This is an explosive team.
Yeah, they got some real speed in the backfield, and then. You got to fit holes and make sure they don't get into open field.
As a double wing formation in motion from the left side to right, as Miller with the pitch back as he tries the right side, slips through, and as he'll fall forward. Good run on the carry as he gets it across the 40. And he'll be at the 43-yard line, so we'll give him 7 on the carry. Second down and 3 for the Hawks on their own 43-yard line. Man, you weren't kidding.
Yeah. Canistota placed it on the far hash, and you could just tell that that's what they wanted to do is get it out into the field is what it's called, and stretch our defense out.
Yep. Showers is wide to the left this time. High backfield, wing right on second down and short as a fake handoff. Scott's going to try to pitch it, or is he going to try to get around on the corner all by himself? He'll take it out of bounds as he'll get thrown out, but he'll have enough for first down as he gets taken out. Miles with the stop on the play. So it'll be as they pick it up to the 47, a 5-yard pickup. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Hawks at their own 47-yard line.
Yes, Scott's showing his wheels off too, outrunning Miles there, and Miles is no slouch either. He's a pretty quick kid.
Oh no, he's a tremendous slouch. Yep. No, I'm kidding. Sorry, I can't. That's a Caddyshack thing. I can't resist. So I will stop. As it is Showers wide to the right this time. That's a wide side of the field. Scott brings his offense to the line. Double wing formation. 1st and 10 from the 47. As he fakes a handoff, drops back, rolls, goes down, stumbles, and he falls back all the way back at the 35-yard line. And I don't know if he was trying to reposition.
They were setting up a screen there, a tight end screen. You could see him standing right there at the line of scrimmage. And
really?
and that's why he was retreating back so far, and he just lost his footing and cost him about 5 yards.
Well, then if you're a lineman, if it's too easy to get past, something's going on.
Yep, you can kind of feel you're in the backfield and you feel a little unsure of yourself. That felt a little too easy.
Yeah,
you're probably doing what they want you to do.
Yeah, as with the ball now back at their own 35, it'll be second down and 22 for the Hawks here now, as it is Scott back in the shotgun. Receivers wide right and left as he rolls to his left, looks, and he's going to throw it down the field. As down, nice, wow, good hit at the point of the tackle. Lucas Arcorin, good defensive play.
Yes, very good. He found Showers down the field somehow, and he was getting hit while he threw it, and it wouldn't have given him a first down by any means, but it would have given him a lot better field position.
He was definitely stumbling, that's for sure, and the Chargers were closing fast on him. So we're looking at a third down and 22 for the Hawks here now, back at their own 35-yard line. That incompletion stops the clock at 6:44 of the second quarter. It is Sully Buttes 20 and Canistota 12. As the Hawks come out with two receivers wide to the left, two receivers, check that one wide right, as Scott back in the shotgun on third down and long, takes the snap as he'll take off himself as he's going to try to get around on the outside. That's Barber. He'll drag him and take him down. He'll fall forward up to about the 40, so it's close to about a 5-yard pickup. So it'll be fourth down and about fourth down and about 17. So fourth down here for the Hawks. Punting situation.
I would think so, especially with how successful we've been with even a unfavorable field position. This is definitely not where you want to put this explosive Sully Buttes offense.
The punter is also the kicker, and it's also the quarterback. That's Scott. So that's a dangerous. But he's got everybody in tight as he awaits the snap. Good snap. Awaits, steps, and then kicks it away. As Colson catches it at about his 28, goes up the far sideline and goes out of bounds inside the 35-yard line. He's about the 37 is where they're going to mark it. First and 10 now for Sully Buttes with 5:54 to go here in the first half. And so first and 10 for Sully Buttes. A good offensive or good defensive stand there by the Chargers.
Yeah, a real good defensive stand. And I think it's a point to note that Canistota was forced to go away from what they have been doing all game. They haven't thrown a completed pass yet.
No, and they're taking. There's a timeout on the field. We'll take a 30 and come on back. You're listening to Sully Buttes Sports and Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. Back in 30.
Barber Farm Service Incorporated and Barber Chemical wishes good luck to the Sully Buttes Chargers. Growers, call Ken or Jack for all of your planting and harvesting solutions at 258-2708. That's 258-2708. Barber Farm Services and Barber Chemical, located under the White Water Tower, 2 miles south of Oneida. They know that hard work does pay off. Go, Sully Buttes Chargers! From all of us at Barber Farm Service and Barber Chemical.
We are back. D.T. Meyer along with Morris Hofer and camera duty tonight. The amazing Kelly Christie is taking care of business there on that, so we appreciate that. And right now, a point was brought up here that the Hawks don't look comfortable throwing that ball.
No, not really. And Scott's got a good arm on him, but he hasn't had the receivers downfield that have been open, really. Yep. And they've tried it 5 times now and not completed a single one.
5.
Yep. When you back them up with the sticks down in distance, and that's the only option they got. You can't quite beat your way to a first down when it's second and 22.
And it seems like when they send a lot of guys in a formation, they're just spreading you out to run it up the middle.
Oh, yeah, that's what they tried on that last play with Scott, and it didn't work out for him.
Yep, so Chargers first and 10 from their own, about their own 30, looks like about their 35 here now. So first and 10 here for Sully Buttes as Whitler in the shotgun behind, a single setback behind the receivers wide right and left as he awaits the snap. Nobody in motion as he gets that handoff. They're going to try to a Westergren, and not a lot of room there, man. He ran into a stone wall on that left side, so no gain on the carry. So it'll be 2nd down and 10, and that'll be his first carry of the night.
Yep.
Actually, he lost. It looks like he lost one. So, as a big number 78, Adam Kleinsasser, all 6'4", 350 of them, plugged that hole up pretty good. Wasn't a lot of room for any error in that.
That's a large person.
Yeah. Receivers wide right and left, and Whitler will hand it off once again up the middle as Barber with it this time. Gavin falls forward and kind of rolled and fall forward as he gets it up to the 40-yard line, so it'll be about a 5-yard pickup. So it'll be 3rd down and 6 for the Chargers now from their own 41-yard line. I thought he was going to do like a reverse jumping jack, like
Saquon Barkley.
Like Saquon Barkley did.
I don't know if I have ever seen something as athletic as that.
If anybody could do that.
Yeah.
So 3rd down and 6 for the Chargers. 3 receivers wide to the right. Whitler in the shotgun as he gets Barber shifted off of his right hip. He'll take the snap, throws it over the flat. Catch made out there by Barber as he'll have enough for 1st down, and he'll still fight it forward and take 2 players down with him. He'll be flown. Wow. It'll be first and 10 here for Sully Buttes as they brought it up from. Let's see. That was about a 12-yard pickup. 1st and 10.
Yeah, I think so.
First and 1st and 10 for the Chargers. Then they're on the Canistota. They're on the Canistota 46-yard line. As once again, 3 receivers wide to the right. That's the short side of the field. As Whitler back in the shotgun, next to him is Barber. As on 1st and 10, Chargers trying to keep things going as Whitler with the snap gets it, looks, throws it over the middle, flat, and gets it. Oh man, Trevor Marshall hit him right in the hands, bounced off of him, and falls incomplete. 2nd and 10. He would have been in pay dirt by now had he held on to that. Did he take his eyes off it?
Yeah, and he kind of thought it was going to be over his head a little bit and jumped and just put himself in an awkward position where
to catch it.
Yeah, he couldn't really grab a hold of it.
So 2nd and 10. Incompletion stops the clock at 4:03 of the 2nd quarter. It is Sully Buttes 20 and Canistota 12. Chargers as they send Colson wide to the right, Arcorin wide to the left. Whitler in the shotgun. Next to him is Barber on his left hip this time on a 2nd and 10. He'll hand it off to Barber as he'll try to slip a tackle. Good tackle at the line of scrimmage there by the Hawks. That's number 18. There's number 18 as Schroeder with the stop. It'll be a 3rd down and 10 here now for the Chargers as Gavin had a little trouble getting his feet going there.
Yeah, and real good tackle made by the linebacker there coming off the edge and stopping his feet, taking him low.
Yep. So 3rd down and 10 here for Sully Buttes. It's on the Canistota 45-yard line. They'll send 3 receivers wide to the left. That is Arcorin along with Colson and also Miles over there. And Barber gets into the wing position on the left side on 3rd down as Whitler will sidestep as he's going to take off with it as he gets enough for 1st down and more at the 20, at the 15, and is at the 10, at the 5. Touchdown, Sully Buttes Chargers! And it is Wesley Whitler with a 45-yard run at 3:12 of the 2nd quarter to make the score 26-12. Sully Buttes. No flags?
No flags.
Look for that. No flags. Okay.
Wesley Whitler showing just how elusive he is.
Yep.
Running like a man, being chased by the law.
Yeah. Sounds like you know something about that. Wow.
I watch enough Cops.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go. Yeah. And that was at the 3:12 mark of the 2nd quarter to make the score 26-12. And the Chargers line up for the conversion here now, as they converted on the last attempt as Whitler waits and. As he waits there, he gets the snap, and he's going to pitch it back to Barber, trying to run on the right side. He'll go for the corner and in for 2. 28-12. It is Sully Buttes leading Canistota. 3:12 to go in the 2nd quarter. You're listening to Sully Buttes Sports and Country 95.3 KLXS Pier. Back in 60 seconds.
AGE Corporation's contractors and crane service are proud supporters of Sully Buttes Sports.
For almost 60 years, AGE has been building South Dakota. For all your site work construction and crane work needs this season, AGE is here to help. Give them a call. AGE Corporation and Crane Service, 223-2732. That number again, 223-2732. AGE, proud to support local sports.
The Corner in Oneida reminds you they're open after the game for your snack and beverage needs. From hot stuffed pizzas and roasted chicken to wraps, salads, burgers, and much more. They also carry a large variety of beverages to quench your thirst. The Corner in Oneida has it all, and you'll find plenty of specials throughout the store. Remember, the Corner is open for your convenience after the game. Call ahead for orders. Bus is always welcome. The Corner in Oneida, 258-2400. 258-2400.
As we are back, D.T. Meyer along with Morris Hofer, and you were glad to have you on board. It's Class 9B semifinal action. Chargers with the lead, 28-12. At halftime, the Blue Goose halftime report, stats and scores and more for you. And then also in the post game, the Country 95.3 award show. We'll have the Colson Farms Unsung Hero Award, and also the Yackley Wrenches Player of the Game. Chargers getting ready to kick it away here as the Hawks, they have number 24 deep. That is Braden Atchison, along with Miller, will be deep for Canistota. And I know Chargers have had a couple of successful returns, but there's a lot of game left here, Morris.
Yeah, and both these teams are capable of scoring in quick succession.
Yes, yeah. So can't let their guards down, to be sure, as it will be Falkenhagen getting ready to boot it away here as the backs await at around about their 20-yard line, kicking it away, and it'll land on the field of play. And with it is Atchison. I believe he's going to try to get around on the outside, and he does, as he's at the 40, and he'll get taken down to the 41-yard line. So a good return once again. And once again, Canistota has excellent field position.
Yeah, they're starting these drives off the way you want to, and that's close to midfield.
Yeah. So they're at the. They're going to mark it. I've got it 41. So 1st and 10 here now for Canistota on their own 41-yard line. They've got 3:05 to work with here. By the way, they're also getting the kickoff to start the second half.
Yep, that's true too.
So if they put one together here and one in the second half, let's see what it comes up with it here. As they send receivers wide right and wide left. As Scott back in the shotgun now here on 1st and 10. Takes the snap, looks to his left, throws it in the flat, through the hands. The intended receiver was Miller, threw it a little high, incomplete. 2nd down and 10. Just sailed on him a little bit there by the looks of it. He's a diminutive back, is Miller. He is, they show him as 5'10" and 165. And I think he was thrown for 6'3", 6'4".
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
They're trying to get him the ball in space because right now he's leading the rushing effort from them with 71, and get the ball in the hands of your playmakers.
Yep, absolutely. They have let's see, they have two receivers wide to the right. They're going to hand it off up the middle, and they'll take it down, and as they'll get taken down on the play. That is good tackle on the play there by the Chargers. Bo McGee helped, got a mittful there and took him down. It'll be no gain on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 10 now for the Hawks, and they had everybody spread out once again.
Yep. No gain on the play.
So the Chargers so far here, as the clock ticking here with 2:30 to go here, will the Hawks come out? Will they take another timeout? No, it looks like they're just going to get the signals on the sideline. Number 18 for Canistota comes out. Levi Schroeder, he checks out. I'm not sure if he's got like if it's a Charlie horse or they're looking at a knee issue or what. The Hawks are going to take a timeout, probably a smart idea, and to make sure they regroup. We're going to take a 30 and come on back. You're listening to Sully Buttes Sports on Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. Back in 30.
Sunrise Bank Dakota in Oneida, they make banking easier with convenient mobile banking. Enjoy on-the-go, secure access to your account balances, recent account activity, and check images, as well as the ability to transfer funds and make mobile deposits. Visit mysunrisebank.com today or download the mobile banking app. Sunrise Bank Dakota is a proud sponsor of Sully Buttes athletics and activities and wish the Chargers good luck in today's game. Sunrise Bank Dakota in Oneida, member FDIC.
Welcome back here as the Hawks are called a timeout as we get ready to go. Taking a look at some of the scores. What are you seeing? What are you seeing so far, Morris?
Oh, Fulton has increased their lead over Del Rapids St. Mary 24-8. 9A would be Woolsey Westonton over Wall 22-0.
Oh, really?
Yep. And then Howard and Warner are scoreless. 11 minutes left in the first there. 9AA Parkston is over Freeman Marion Freeman Academy 0. Or no, they're tied at 0. Hamlin is up on Elkton Lake Benton 7-0.
And there we go, huh? As we get back here now, 3rd down and 10 for the Hawks as they have receivers, 2 receivers wide to the left and 1 wide right. Scott back in the shotgun. The snap comes back to him as he has to pick it up. He throws it over the middle of the field and it falls incomplete. Or is it complete? No, they'll say no, it is incomplete. He tried to go to Miller. That ball skipped back to him from the snap.
Yeah, kind of a Peter and Little snap to him.
He was just, and
he was running for his life because our defensive line got off the ball.
He was in fire drill mode there, man. Yeah, so 4th down as the incompletion stops the clock at 2:13. The Chargers on 4th down and 10 here now as Scott, the quarterback, is their kicker. I noticed he kind of hesitated a little bit when he kicked the last time here, looking for maybe an opening. And shouldn't that be a flag on the play? It should be, because there was a motion as the Chargers will catch it at about the 32. Actually, Gavin Colson, representing Sully Buttes, will catch it at the 32. But there was a flag on the side.
Yeah.
Didn't you see that? Did you see that, like that wing back in motion over there on the far side there for Canistota?
I didn't see it. I was more so looking to see what Scott was going to do. But
yeah. I don't know. Will they? Do you think they'll take it? They're going over to the Sully Buttes side, and they might just. They're at the 31 here now, and there is 2:07 left to play here. As the Chargers they'll take the illegal shift on the Hawks. Chargers decline. They'll get it 1st and 10 as the ball. They'll be at the 36-yard line, 36 1st and 10 now for Sully Buttes. As with this much time left, Morris, what do you go for it?
Oh yeah, you're trying to score right now, and we definitely have that potential in our offense.
Whitler in the shotgun, receivers wide right and left, single setback on 1st and 10, handoff with it up the middle and through the hands. No, it stayed hanging on to it there. Oh, that was close. It looked like it was a strip away, but hanging on to it for the Chargers, that was Caden Westergren. Picks up 3 on the carry. It'll be 2nd down and 7 for the Chargers as the ball is at the 40-yard line. And with 1:45 to go here, let's see if they'll kind of hustle it up here and maybe get a couple plays called in. We'll see if they get receivers wide right and left as Whitler in the shotgun now on 2nd down and 7. Quick snap as they give it off to a Barber trying the middle of the line. He gets plugged up there, and he'll get thrown out. His forward motion was stopped. No gain on the play. It'll be actually they're going to give him 2. So it'll be 3rd down. It'll be 3rd down and 5 now for the Chargers. Oh, okay. I'll take it. As 3rd and 5 here now for Sully Buttes. As with the clock at 1:05 to go here. Are we going to take a timeout? As let's see here, as they're going to and they're letting it get under a minute here now. Thinking about it, and taking a timeout here as. They're gonna march it down here now. We'll see. Yeah, they'll wait, and then the official called the timeout here, and there is a 30-second timeout. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to Sully Buttes Sports and Country 95.3, PureCountry.com.
Venture Communications provides blazing fast speeds for affordable internet services. Streaming has never been so easy as it is with these super fast speeds. Don't want to leave the house to mail in that pesky bill? That's okay. Venture Communications allows you to pay your bill online or with an e-bill mobile app. They have local support to help with all of your needs. Contact Venture Communications at 605-852-2224 or visit our website at venturecom.net. Oahe Electric delivers high-quality, low-cost electric service to their local member owners. As a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, they are committed to meeting the highest standards of customer satisfaction. Oahe Electric does business with accountability, integrity, innovation, and commitment to the community. As an electric co-op, they are part of America's most trusted network of high-quality energy providers. Oahe Electric wants to wish the Sully Buttes Chargers good luck in tonight's game. Let's light up the competition.
Welcome back, everybody. DT along with you, and man, we got a good crowd around the field here, Morris. A lot of folks here tonight.
Yeah, it's showing out for the playoffs.
Yep,
that's for sure.
Well, big game, big matchup here. These two teams faced each other in the past as they get ready to come out here now. After that timeout, they'll send receivers wide right and left on second down, on third down. They're going to give it off to Barber as he tries to strip it. They tried to strip it. He tried to pull it forward. He's got enough for first down as they stop it at the 50. As he picked, give him 10 on the carry. So 1st and 10 here now for the Chargers after a nice run by Gavin Barber. And they're quickly hustling it to the line here with 35 seconds to go in the half. They're at midfield. As Colson in motion here now, as Whitler looks, and he's got pressure coming down from the left side. He'll take off. Oh, he'll get tripped up on the play as gets tackled back, and as tackled by Schroeder on the play as he gets back to the 45. As he'll lose 5 on the play, it'll be second down, and with 10 seconds left to go here now, they should have one more timeout. Are they going to burn it? They're going to just go to the locker room and call it good. 3, 2, 1. And there you are. And at the half, it is Sully Buttes 28, Canistota 12. Halftime report coming up in 3 minutes. You're listening to Charger Sports and Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. Back in 3 minutes.
Are you looking for a reliable vehicle to haul the family around in? Maybe you're searching for the perfect tailgating vehicle. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it at Lamb Chevrolet and Implement in Oneida, Pierre, and Gettysburg. Lamb Chevrolet has a great selection of SUVs and crossovers to choose from. Check out the entire inventory online at lambmotor.com. Lamb Chevrolet and Implement, located in Oneida, Pierre, and Gettysburg. Go Chargers!
Eric's Custom Repair supports Sully Buttes Sports and its athletes. Eric's Custom Repair is your trusted mechanic located in Agar. Stop into the gas and convenience store to fuel up and fill up too. Eric's Custom Repair, located on Highway 83 in Agar. Call today to schedule an appointment. 605-258-2137. That's 605-258-2137 for Eric's Custom Repair of Agar. Go get 'em, Chargers.
At Purus, we play to win, which led to being named the most innovative food company of 2021. For over 30 years, we have worked to develop the highest quality peas for plant-based protein on the market, which is sourced from several South Dakota farmers. Our alliance with farmers allows us to build a safe and secure food supply in the United States. Join our Herald production team and make moves, because at Purus, it's not just a job, it's a career. Apply online, PURIS.com. Purus, born and bred in the USA.
Whitler Seed Farm, already known for high-quality certified seed wheat, and now they're your Beck Hybrids dealer. Jesse and Sherry Whitler and family are proud supporters of students and athletes of Sully Buttes and wish them all the best this season. Whitler Seed Farm is the industry leader in variety, selection, seed treatments, and their loading is second to none. Visit WhitlerSeedFarm.com or give Jesse a call at 605-280-0152. Your source for seed for every acre. Located in Agar and Oneida, Whitler Seed Farm, 605-280-0152.
From time to time, parents occasionally ask,
Is it safe for my children to participate in high school sports?
a better question might be,
Is it safe for my children not to participate in high school sports?
statistics show that teenagers are likely to be healthier and stay healthier as adults if they play a sport in high school. Participating in a high school sport builds and maintains strong bones, muscles, and joints. High school athletes are also more likely to develop good eating habits. High school athletes not only have stronger bodies, their self-esteem, self-confidence, and self-discipline are strengthened too. So insightful parents aren't asking,
Is it safe for my children to participate in high school sports?
instead they're asking,
Hey, what time is the game tonight?
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Welcome back, everybody. Hi, D.T. Meyer along with you, along with Morris Hofer. We are at halftime of Class 9B semifinal playoff football action. Sully Buttes leading Canistota 28-12 is our score. Let's give you the rundown here. As far as the plays, Chargers got the ball first at the 36, 5 plays in. The Chargers, a big play on that was a Whittler to Colson reception down the field. Got him in close, and then Whittler a 6-yard run in at the 9:48 of the first quarter. Conversion failed, 6-0 at that point. The Hawks get the ball back, and they get it on the 50 after the kickoff. And a one play, and it was Easton Miller, a 50-yard run to make it at 9:31 of the first quarter, 6-6, and they did not convert on the conversion as the Chargers get the ball back, give it over on downs, and Canistota gets it at the 47. And 9 plays in, it was a pass from Scott to Miller, a 2-yard run, a 2-yard little hitch pass out to the left, 12-6 at 1:40 of the first quarter. Conversion failed, 12-6, score remains. Chargers get the ball back. And the first play from the 30 is a Whittler to Barber run, or Whittler to Barber catch, and Gavin Barber just pulled away down the field. A 70-yarder, make it 12-12. Conversion failed at that point. Canistota gets the ball back, and they fumbled. Chargers get it at Sully Buttes gets it at about the 37-yard line. And actually, I'm sorry, no, it was the 44-yard line, and get it into at the end of the first, going into the second, and Whittler capped it with a 9-yard run, a nifty run, 18-12 at the point. Gavin Barber 2-point conversion, 20-12 at that point. The Hawks get the ball, punted away. Chargers get it after a Canistota punt at the 35, and it was a Whittler 45-yard run around the left side, 26-12, and Gavin Barber 2-point conversion, 28-12, and that's where we stand at the half. When we come back, it's Morris Hofer. He's looking through the stats. He'll give you numbers to put to those plays. When we come back, you're listening to Charger Sports on Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
Air Incorporated is your locally owned ag chemical and seed retailer. Air Incorporated offers reliable ground and aerial application. For the latest seed and chemical pricing, contact Kyle at 605-280-8710 or Tony at 605-280-4771. Air for all your ag chemical and seed needs. Kyle 605-280-8710 or Tony 605-280-4771. Before or after the game, get together with friends at the Blue Goose in Oneida. The Blue Goose has a relaxing atmosphere, and it's a great place to talk about the game. Not only that, but you can see info and pictures of past teams and players. It's history with the focus on the future. Be sure to kick back with friends and coworkers at the one spot that has it all. The Blue Goose in downtown Oneida, proud to be a supporter of Sully Buttes Sports. Access Health Oneida welcomes new and established patients, offering chronic and acute care for all ages, including evaluation for illness and injuries, immunizations, lab testing, wellness exams, and DOT and sports physicals. Same-day appointments are available, and most major insurances are accepted. Wishing the Sully Buttes Chargers good luck this season from Access Health Oneida, assuring access to quality health care.
And we are.
AGE Corporation's contractors and crane service are proud supporters of Sully Buttes Sports. For almost 60 years, AGE has been building South Dakota. For all your site work, construction, and crane work needs this season, AGE is here to help. Give them a call. AGE Corporation and Crane Service, 223-2732. That number again, 223-2732. AGE, proud to support local sports.
At AgTegra, we're leveraging the power of the cooperative to benefit our farmers and ranchers, their families, and local communities. We're creating jobs for your neighbors and putting money back into our communities. We're lending a hand in our rural fire departments, food banks, and 4-H and FFA programs. That's what local is all about. When you do business at AgTegra, you help us make a difference in your community. AgTegra, strong, stable, dependable, and local.
We are back. D.T. Meyer along with Morris Hofer as we get ready to roll here. As I ran down the plays here, I'm really interested in what you came up with as far as the stats, Morris. What's it looking like here?
Yeah, the stats really tell the story of the game so far. For Sully Buttes, we got 137 rushing yards and 141 yards passing.
Wow, that much balance?
Yep, real balanced attack here from the Chargers. And, you know, those passing yards are only on, like, 4 plays. Wesley Whitler's only 4 for 8, and you know these are explosive plays that score most of the time. Barber with that nice 70-yard touchdown.
Yep, and then Colson had a great catch in that first
42-yard pickup, and then and for Canistota, they've thrown it 8 times and 0 have been caught. So they were kind of forced late in that second quarter to kind of go to the air, and it's just not working out for them super great. But
they're a running team, and you pointed that out to me when we started. You looked at the stats. You said, "Man, this is a ground and pound team."
Yep, and that shows in the stats too. But Sully Buttes has contained him to only 94 yards, and Easton Miller is leading that charge with 71 yards, and they're even trying to get him the ball in space, throwing it to him, and it's just not working out super great for him. So I'd expect they go back to what they do best and going back to the ground game for sure in the second half.
Yeah, they get the opening kick to start the second half here. So it's early on. There's a lot of game left here. I mean, so Sully Buttes cannot take their foot off the gas here.
Yeah, they gotta keep with this balanced attack because it's keeping Canistota on their toes and.
Or on their heels. So, yeah. So, that's what it's looking like there. When we do come back, we'll take a look at some scores for you from around the state in semifinal football action across the classes. That comes your way in 3 minutes. You're listening to Charger Sports on Country 95.3, PureCountry.com, back in 3.
Teamwork is important to Barber Chemical in Oneida. With a full-time agronomist, sprayers, and licensed applicators, they have the team to get the job done. Their fully stocked warehouse will always have the latest products and technology available. Service, quality, and efficiency. That's the game plan at Barber Chemical. See Barber Chemical for your soil and tissue sampling needs. Good luck, Chargers, from your teammates at Barber Chemical in Oneida.
At Bank West, our philosophy is simple: helping customers succeed and communities prosper. When you choose Bank West, you also choose hometown service and South Dakota values. And the money you invest with us stays in the local community, building a brighter future for all. For a bank that always puts customers and communities first, choose Bank West. Bank West. Convenient, connected, committed. Learn more at bankwest-sd.bank. Member FDIC.
At Ringneck Energy, our mission is to produce renewable energy that adds value to grain and livestock production, enhances the income of our investor partners, and provides a safe, rewarding work environment. Ringneck Energy, located at 901 Redwood Avenue in Oneida. Call 605-945-6900 and check out our website, www.ringneckenergy.com. Ringneck Energy in Oneida, creating economic opportunities in our community.
Koenig of Oneida, Pierre, and Winter has provided our services to growers of South Dakota for over 50 years. We focus on providing our customers with the products, services, and attention to detail that each farmer needs to succeed. For your individual needs of custom spraying, liquid or dry fertilizer, chemical, soil sampling, seed sales, and treating, stop in and see us at Koenig with offices located in Oneida, Pierre, and Winter.
Hometown shopping at its best. Don's Food Center has what you want and where you need it most, right in Oneida. Enjoy a great selection of groceries, fresh meat and produce, friendly service, and more. Get all your snacks for the big game at Don's Food Center. Don's Food Center is a proud supporter of Sully Buttes Athletics and wish the Chargers good luck in today's game. Don's Food Center, where parking is convenient, shopping is easy, and your time is priority.
Is it the competition that keeps bringing you back? The long-standing rivalries? Or is it seeing friends again and cheering on your favorite team? At First Dakota, we're here for it all. We appreciate the fans, the players, the coaches and officials, the concessions crew. The shared community experience is part of what makes life here great, and we're here for it. See you at the game. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Blue Goose halftime report here on Country 95.3. As we're taking a look at scores from across the state in semifinal action. Here, our score is Sully Buttes leading Canistota 28-12 at the end of the first half. The other 9B matchup has had an interesting twist to it, Morris.
Yeah, Fulton looked like they were going to get out to an early lead, but Del Rapids, St. Mary has fought back, and that's Fulton still leading 24-22. But that's a tight one, too.
Yeah, that one has changed since we saw it earlier.
Yep, it looked a little one-sided in Fulton's favor, and looks like Del Rapids has fought their way back into it.
And then in Class 9A, I think there's kind of another mild surprise for a team that's just been pounding people all season out west. In Wall.
Yeah, Wall is, they're 2, and Woolsey Wessington's 4, and Woolsey Wessington's up 22 on them, so,
22-0, yeah. Then Howard Warner's a phenomenal matchup.
Yeah. Scoreless in the first quarter, and I gotta imagine that's a battle.
Yeah, no question. 9AA, Hamlin leading Elton Lake Benton 14-6, and it's Parkston 8, Freeman Marion Freeman Academy nothing in the second quarter. 11B, Winner, finally get up on top, 16-0 leading St. Thomas More at the half, and it's Sioux Valley and Elk Point Jefferson tied at 7, still in the first quarter. What are you seeing over in 11A?
11A. Kind of quiet yet.
Not much.
Del Rapids and Lennox are tied at 0. Sioux Falls Christian is up 6-0 on West Central.
Okay.
11 AA. Watertown is leading Brookings 7-0. And Pierre is leading Yankton 7-0.
That's a big game for sure because Yankton was just licking their chops to wait to get the Governors down there. So, there's a lot of game left to be played in that one. So that's what we're looking at here. And second half adjustments for the teams. First off, for the Hawks, who are going to get the ball to start the second half.
Yeah.
What do they do?
If I was Canistota, I would figure out a way to contain Wesley Whitler from scrambling around on him, because right now he's eating them up. He's saving Sully Buttes' drives with his legs, and they got to find out how to contain him. And if you're Sully Buttes, you got to figure out how to keep making them throw the ball because it's not working for him, and you can't let the run game start working for him either. So
I was really surprised at your stats at the half, the balance of rushing and passing for Sully Buttes.
Yeah, they need to continue that too, the balanced attack, keeping Canistota on their heels. You don't let up now, especially with as good of a team as Canistota is.
Oh, no question. They've got the pedigree.
Yeah.
I mean, they've had the history of success. And the Chargers kick off. The Hawks will get their hands on it, as it is. Looks like it'll be Miller and Atchison once again deep for Canistota, as it will be Cooper Falkenhagen ready to kick it away. I believe it's Cooper that's going to kick it away. No,
like Wesley Whitler.
That looks like Wesley Whitler. Wesley's going to give it a try. And they're going to try an onside, a pop-up kick, but number 11 for the Hawks, Caleb Germstead picks it up, and once again, where do they start? At midfield.
Yep.
Man, they're going to start right at the 46, 1st and 10 for Canistota. This really opens up the way they wanted to get the second half started. So we'll see how they come out here. The adjustments they made, they'll send Showers wide to the right, as Scott will be under center as a double wing formation, single setback, and on first down and 10. And they're going to try. They're going to fake that. They're going to finally get the pitch off, and good cover on the play there by the Chargers. That is by let's see. That's 52. That's I should know that. Yeah, Caden Westergren with a nice stop on the play. It'll be a 4-yard loss. It'll be second down and 14. How did you like the way he played that defensively? He was waiting for the pitch. And
yeah,
he didn't commit.
Great discipline by Taden LaRoche there.
Yep.
And 4-yard loss on a really, option's a hard play to defend.
Yes, yep. Second down and 14 as Showers wide to the left. That's a wide side of the field. I backfield now as Scott under center. on second down and 14. Takes the snap and the handoff. They're going to try the right side. That is Miller with the run. Easton Miller. He gets it across the 45 to the 46. Just across the 45. So they'll mark it. It'll be 3rd down and 11. So about a 3-yard pickup. So 3rd and 11 here for the Hawks at their own 46-yard line.
Yeah, going back to Miller. He's really been a focal point of their offense right now, and you got to figure out how to get the ball into his hands.
Let's see what they come up with here. They're coming out in the same formation on 3rd down and 11. Showers wide to the left. Scott will be under center. I backfield, wing right, as Scott sets the play, drops back, looks, fakes the handoff, looks, throws it down the field as the receiver falls incomplete. And, man, there was 3 guys around him. Was he the only one in the pattern out there?
Yeah, it looked that way.
He may have had a guy.
He had another receiver
down on the left side,
running a little bench route, and it looked like Atticus Miles was late getting to his flat too, but he was looking for that deep bomb down the middle of the field and just didn't connect.
Yeah, so 0 for 9 now.
Yep, 0 for 9.
Okay, so 4th down and 11 for the Hawks as Scott ready to kick it away deep for the Chargers. I believe that looks like our Corin as he looks like he's going to try to take off with it as he'll get knocked out. He'll get taken down. And it'll get taken down, thrown back. And who was back there? Number 23, Gavin Barber, who is having himself a whale of a game. A gamble on the play as now the Chargers, excellent field position, 1st and 10 on the Canistota 44-yard line.
Yeah, Gavin Barber showing just how big of a chess piece he is on defense as he is on offense.
Absolutely. Yeah, he's been a strong difference maker tonight.
Yes, that's for sure.
On both sides of the ball.
Yep.
As the Chargers break huddle, going wide to the left, wide to the right, that is the wide side of the field, is Colson. Wide to the left is our Corin. Whittler in the shotgun. Behind him is Barber. 1st and 10. Sully Buttes. Handoff up the middle. That's going to be Barber. Slips initially through the tackles. Gets into the secondary across the 40. And actually they're going to mark it right at the 40. So give him a 4-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd down and 6 now for the Chargers. Ball's right at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, good little jump cut to get his leg free there.
Yeah.
For falling forward for a really good 5-yard pickup.
Yeah. Hey, as the Chargers here now, 2nd down and 6 as Whittler back in the shotgun. Receivers wide right and left. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, looks, now rolls to his right. He's got trouble coming. Looking, throwing it down the field, and he was going after Colson, and it falls incomplete. And it'll be, wow. That was quite Schroeder gave Whittler a shot.
Yeah, and, looked a little late after the throw there, but gets away with it.
Okay, 300 in the pot. Wow. Orange ticket 016-210, $300 in that jackpot here as the Chargers looking at 3rd down and 6 here from the Canistota 40-yard line as they send Colson wide to the right. And once again, it is our Corin wide to the left. Behind Whittler is Barber. He'll hand it off to Gavin, trying the middle of the line. He'll get stripped down, and they lose the ball on the play. And as the
it looks like they're going to call forward progress on this one. Looks like
they'll call forward progress. So it'll be so it'll be down, and it'll be the ball. It'll be no gain on the carry. So it'll be 4th down and 6 here for the Chargers. And do you punt it here? It's kind of an awkward field position. It's an awkward field position, man.
Canistota's been at this position in the field, and Sully Buttes has stopped him, so I think they're going to go for it here. It looks that way too.
Yep, receivers wide right and left. Whittler back in the shotgun. Off to his right hip is Barber. On 4th down and 6, Chargers get the snap. Whittler looks over the middle of the field, throws it over on the side as. And that is Barber in the pattern. There was some contact over on that side. It falls incomplete. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Hawks at their own 40-yard line. He was going for Gavin Barber. Went up there, and it was close contact there.
Yeah, that safety really sniffed out Barber on that wheel route and made a good pass breakup. So
yep. So give the Canistota Hawks defense the credit on that one. They'll get the ball back, 1st and 10 on their own 40 with 6:48 to go, make that 8:48 in the third quarter. Sully Buttes leading 28-12. Showers wide to the left, and the Chargers are calling a timeout here. And we'll take a 60 and come on back. You're listening to Sully Buttes Sports on Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. Back in 60.
Terry and Peggy Barber and family with Brett's Spray Service in Pierre, Oneida would like to wish the Sully Buttes Chargers good luck with tonight's game and all season long. Call Brett's Spray Service today at 258-2743 for all your aerial application and retail chemical sales needs. The Barbers would like to remind you what Henry Ford once said, that when everything seems to be going against you, remember that the airplane takes off against the wind, not with it.
All right, welcome back, everybody. And the Chargers. It looks like they saw something that they weren't quite ready for, and so they had to call that timeout.
Yeah, that or they didn't quite know what they were in defensively. Maybe a halftime adjustment that got implemented that wasn't looking quite right to somebody, so they called the timeout.
Yeah, be an example, ladies and gentlemen. Driving Sober shows your passengers and others that you take responsibility for them and yourself. Arrive alive, don't drink and drive. This message from the Sully County Sheriff's Office and Sully County Sheriff Bill Stahl. D.T. Meyer along with Morris Hofer and Kelly Christie on the iPad for us here tonight, tracking the game. And right now, Chargers probably a wise timeout there because it looked like Showers was wide open on the left side over there. He didn't have anybody in the covering him.
Yep, that was probably a well-timed timeout.
Yep, so they come out here now. 1st and 10. It is Canistota with it as they have an I backfield, wing left. Wide to the left is Showers. Scott under center. As pitchback, they're going to try the left side, try to get it over to Miller, trying to spread it out. They do a good job of cutting up the field and taking them down for a loss.
Miller with the carry.
As they'll mark it back to the 38-yard line. A loss of 2 in the play. It'll be 2nd down and 12. Done a good job of spreading that one out.
Yeah, they've really got a handle on this kind of sweep play that Canistota's got going, and they're really stretching it to the sideline and not letting him get any leverage upfield.
And as the Hawks here with it now with 8:10 to go in the third quarter, trailing 28-12, coming out on a 2nd down and 12 from their own 38. Showers wide to the right. I backfield, wing right, as it is Scott with the snap. He'll hand it off. No, check that. He's going to fake the handoff. He's going to roll to his right, rolling, throwing it down the field. And through the hands, the intended receiver, number 24 for the Hawks, that is Braden Atchison with the, he danced off his fingertips, and it'll be 3rd down and 12.
Yeah,
and they're still looking for their first completion.
They're still looking for their first pass completion. That was really good coverage,
yeah.
But a really well-placed ball by Scott and just through the fingertips of his receiver.
Yep, and boy, Barber was closing fast on Scott here in the backfield. He had to get rid of that.
Scott really wanted to get rid of that ball because Barber was headhunting.
Yep. So 3rd down, that incompletion stops the clock at 7:53 of the third quarter as the Hawks bring it to the line. 3rd down and 12 here from their own 38-yard line. Showers for the wide receiver for Canistota is wide to the right. Scott's under center as a single setback, double wing formation on 3rd down and long as Scott drops back. Looks like he's coming pretty quick. He'll throw it over on the left side, just throws it and gets it away. Enough for 1st down. Miller with the catch as he goes down on the play. And it will be 1st and 10 as he gets it up to the Charger 45-yard line. So let's see here. 12. They picked up about 15 on the play, so 1st down and 10 for the Hawks on the first reception.
Yep.
Okay.
They kind of making us eat our words up here. They're tired of us saying that they don't have any completions, and there's one for a really good 1st down.
Well, they were looking like. Did it look like a screen set up in the middle?
It kind of did, but then he just got pushed further and further back from a Charger blitz.
Yeah, so 1st and 10 for Canistota in Charger territory now. And a handoff. They're going to try the middle as the Chargers will plug it up. Ball comes out, but it's after it is after the play is whistled dead. And it'll be about a 1-yard pickup on the carry. That's going to be it. 2nd down and 9 here. Was that Miller once again on the run?
Yep.
Okay. So 2nd down and 9 for Canistota on the Charger 44-yard line. With 6:48 to play here in the third quarter. Chargers leading 28-12. And the Hawks with Showers, their wide receiver wide to the right. Double wing formation, 2nd down and 9. Scott under center, fakes the handoff, drops back, looks, throws it over the middle of the field, and catch made. That is by number 24. That is by Braden Atchison with the catch. As he gets it up to the 41, so about
We do have a car on the east end of the football field, very far in. Please turn off your headlights.
As it'll be third down and 5.
Please turn off your headlights.
And we've got some headlights on down the field. Please turn those off. Thank you very much for your cooperation. As it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up here for Canistota here now. They trail 28-12. As they'll have a receiver wide to the right, and Scott will get under center with a wing left, eye backfield on 3rd down. And a handoff. They're going to try the counter move, and a good tackle on the play for the Chargers. Looks like Miles slowed him down, and the Chargers, a host of jerseys, finished him off. And it'll be about a 1-yard pickup. 4th down and 4 for Canistota here now, and it's obviously go territory for him. Trailing by 16.
Trailing by 16, and you're close enough to the end zone that you got to think about going for this and trying to get some momentum in your favor.
Yep. Yeah. They, see if they come out here. Maybe they'll use that wide side of the field, that left side, and string things out. Chargers have done a good job of containing that.
Yep. And Canistota's definitely going to try to draw on these guys offsides.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Haven't seen that.
You're going to see a hard count here for sure.
Yep. Okay. So we'll see. I mean, everybody will watch and see as pitch back, and they're going to try a reverse as Showers goes down the field, throws it down the field, and catch made. Schroeder with the catch, 15-10-5, touchdown. Canistota on 4th down, and Showers with the pass to Schroeder, and it is a touchdown. That's not a flag on the far side of the field, is it? No, it's not. So that's a touchdown, and touchdown is good. So, Canistota stuck with it and got the touchdown. So it was a Showers to Schroeder.
Stop him here.
And as they get the score, and that was about a 35-yarder here. So to make it 28-18, as once again they flip it over and they get it, the tight end, and it is a good for a 2-point conversion on the play. Conversion is good, and just like that, it is 28-20.
Sully Buttes 28, Canistota 20.
And Chargers will get the ball when we come back. You're listening to Charger Sports on Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. Back in 60 seconds.
Venture Communications provides blazing fast speeds for affordable internet services. Streaming has never been so easy as it is with these super fast speeds. Don't want to leave the house to mail in that pesky bill? That's okay. Venture Communications allows you to pay your bill online or with an e-bill mobile app. They have local support to help with all of your needs. Contact Venture Communications at 605-852-2224 or visit our website at venturecom.net.
Building new, remodeling a little or a lot, or replacing the old with the new, Oliver Construction in Oneida is reliable, honest, and affordable in helping you make your house the home you want.
Okay.
Large or small, inside or out.
Miller and Barber Deep for the Chargers.
Call 295-2289 for all of your home construction and remodeling needs. Oliver Construction, 295-2289.
Those numbers for the 50-50 draw, 016-210, 016-210. That is the number here. Alan Burney won it. Congratulations, Alan. So back here now as Scott kicks it away deep for the Chargers. Catch made over there as that is Barber. Gavin trying to get around on his left side, and he'll try to turn it up the field. Good containment on the play by the Hawk defense, by the Hawk kick team, as the Chargers will start 1st and 10 at about their 29-yard line. So 1st and 10 for Sully Buttes. as all of a sudden this game's taken a whole new, different dynamic to it, hasn't it?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Canistota's kind of battling back here.
Yep.
See how Sully Buttes responds.
Yep. So we'll see how the Chargers come out here now. They'll send three wide receivers out to the right side of the field. That's a wide side, as Whitler in the shotgun. Next to him is as they get it around they try to get around on the right side, and that was Barber who took the snap. It was a
direct snap.
Yeah, direct snap. So they tried that, and it'll be about a 3-yard loss. It'll be 2nd down and 13 here now for the Chargers. Tried something a little bit different there.
Yeah, that's a bit of a different look, spreading those trips out to the far side and running it back into the boundary. Just, Canistota stayed home and had the numbers.
As we'll see here now, the stayed in bounds, so we're down to 4:10 of the third quarter, 28-20 our score. Sully Buttes with the lead. They'll send 3 receivers wide to the right once again. Whitler back in the shotgun here on 2nd down and 13. As takes the snap, looks, steps up as he's going to get thrown down on the play. That is by number 33 for the Hawks. That is Jake Merrill with the stop. And it'll be about maybe a 1-yard pickup. It'll be a 3rd down and 13 here now for the Chargers. So,
Yeah, Canistota's, they're kind of revitalized right now. They got some energy back. And
got a little steam in their stride.
Yeah, if you're the Chargers, you're trying to maybe quiet that down and fire yourself up a little bit.
2 receivers wide, make that 3 wide to the right once again. That is our Corin, Colson, and Miles, as Whitler back in the shotgun here now, and gets a man in motion as Barber completes the look on the right side as he goes into the formation, as Whitler will throw it in, a pass made, and catch made here on the play here by Marshall. That's a big catch.
Yeah.
Wow. That was they needed 13. They got 14, and Trevor Marshall with his first catch of the night, I believe.
Yep.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Chargers. Big continuation of this drive as they're at their own 41-yard line now. So that was Trevor Marshall.
Yeah.
They went to him a few times here, but this time he came up and everybody else is on the far side.
Yep, Chargers needed that one for sure.
Yep, 2 receivers wide to the left as Whitler in the shotgun. As Barber steps up to the line in the slot on the left side, takes the snap on 1st down as he'll step it, and that's a wrestle down on the play. Whitler took it forward as he gets it up to about the 43-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd down and 7 here now for the Chargers. As it'll be as the Chargers. I know they're talking Facebook. It looked like one from here, but where the officials are closer on the field, so. Chargers will call the play and move on 2nd down and 6. 2nd and 7, actually. 2 receiver wide right, receiver wide left, as our Corin in motion from the left side on 2nd down. And a handoff. No, they run into each other in the backfield there. And then Barber gets it as he tries to sidestep a tackle. As he gets it across the 50. Nice recovery on the play. He's close to 1st down yardage. I think he's going to be shy. Indeed he will, because he gets it right to the 50-yard line from the 44. So it looks like he picked up 6. It'll be 3rd down and 1 for the Chargers here now. Wow.
Real good job there by Barber, making guys miss.
Yeah.
And it was a broken play. Whitler and Barber were standing in the backfield, like deciding who was going to run that ball, and Barber said, "Give it to me. I'll get close to the 1st down."
Yeah, receivers wide right and left on 3rd down and short, and they're not going to that big push formation here now. On 3rd down and short, handoff with it to Westergren, breaks through enough for 1st down and into the secondary. Still going across the 40, across the 35 to the 31-yard line. He went from the 50 to the 31, so it'll be 1st and 10 for the Chargers. Nice pickup, 19 yards on the play. 1st and 10 for Sully Buttes and Caden Westergren. A change of pace back there for the Chargers. Give Barber a break.
Yep, that's what you want to do is, distribute this ball as much as possible. Whitler and Barber have been running the ball a lot tonight, and Westergren brings a different variety.
Yep. He brings that bulldozer variety.
Yep.
Receivers wide right and left on 1st and 10. Handoff. They're going to give it to Wesker again, as not a lot of room this time. He hangs onto the ball. So, and we've got a late flag, actually 2 flags on the play, and as the ball gets up, maybe about a 1-yard pickup on the play here. Let's see what we've got. As the Chargers had a couple of calls early on in the first half. See what the officials come up with here as a personal foul against Canistota, as they'll pick it up. The ball was at the 30-yard line, so that's a big one, man.
Yeah, that's a costly penalty, especially when you just had all that momentum going for you.
Yep.
And now Chargers are in your red zone and looking to score.
Yep, 15-yard line, 1st and 10, as Whitler goes to the sidelines to get the play, as the official gets everybody on up. There's 30 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. Sully Buttes leading 28-20, as he'll get the play and head it over to the huddle here quick and get that play called. And see if they can get out before they get a delay, as Colson runs wide to the right, and Arcorin wide to the left. Whitler in the shotgun behind him, Westergren. On 1st and 10, they'll hand it off to Westergren up the middle, and not a lot of room on the play, maybe a yard or maybe 2 as it gets it to. As he gets it up he gets it up a couple on the carry. So that'll be that's the end of the third quarter after 3 quarters of play. Sully Buttes 28, Canistota 20. You're listening to Charger Sports and Country 95.3. PureCountry.com. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Score big on your next vehicle purchase with Lamb Motor Company in Oneida and Gettysburg, Lamb Chevrolet and Implement in Oneida, and Lamb Auto Sales in Pierre. Check out their large selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs at any one of their locations, or go online to lambmotor.com. That's LAMBMOTOR.com. Or give them a call today at 800-952-2222. Lamb Motor Company of Oneida and Gettysburg, Lamb Chevrolet and Implement in Oneida, and Lamb Auto Sales in Pierre.
Whitner Seed Farm, already known for high-quality certified seed wheat, and now they're your Beck Hybrids dealer. Jesse and Sherry Whitler and family are proud supporters of students and athletes of Sully Buttes and wish them all the best this season. Whitner Seed Farm is the industry leader in variety, selection, seed treatments, and their loading is second to none. Visit WhitlerSeedFarm.com or give Jesse a call at 605-280-0152. Your source for seed for every acre. Located in Agar and Oneida, Whitler Seed Farm, 605-280-0152.
We are back as the team switching sides here now. At the end of the third quarter, Chargers lead 28-20. It's Faulkton area leading Del Rapids St. Mary's 32-22. What about 9A?
Woolsey Westington is still up on Wall, but Wall has kind of battled back, scoring 2 touchdowns. It's 22-14. Woolsey Westington leads there.
And Howard and Warner tied at 6 apiece. Man, that's got to be a phenomenal game. As we get back to action here now, Chargers looking at a 2nd down and 9 from about the 15, as Whitler will roll to his right. He'll throw it in the flat, wide open. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Caden Westergren, slaps his helmet, and I'm sure everybody else would too.
Oh.
He was wide open, Daddy-O.
Yep. he was looking upfield before he caught it. And
Yep. Fun. That was quite the so we're looking at a 3rd down and 9 here now for the Chargers. And is there a flag here?
Wes has got a cramp.
Yeah, I think Whitler's cramping up.
Whitler's cramping up here now. So are they going to call a timeout? Because they only have 2 left after taking that one on the defensive side. And wondering what the temperature is here. Drinking the essential H2O. The Chargers are going to take it. Chargers are going to take a timeout as they lead 28-20. We'll take a 30 and come on back. You're listening to Sully Buttes Sports and Country 95.3, PureCountry.com, KLXS Pierre. Back in 30.
Like tacos and Tuesdays, some things are just better together. And that is why chiropractic and cupping are the best combo. Research shows that cupping is effective at reducing pain and increasing circulation. Reset your nervous system and give your muscles some love with an adjustment and cupping. We are ready to get you back in the game. Choose Dr. Jess and Dr. Allie at Chiropractic Connections. Find us on Facebook, stop in and see us on Main Street in Oneida, or call to schedule today. 258-2626, 258-2626.
And we are back. DT Meyer along with Morris Hofer and you here. It is Class 9B semifinal playoff football action getting ready here. You have just underway in the fourth quarter. Chargers with the lead 28-20, but they're looking at a third down and 10, we'll call it, from about the 15-yard line of Canistota.
Yep. This is definitely field position you want to capitalize. Extend your lead, keep that cushion. So Canistota's got to, score 2 touchdowns to get up on you and keep them trailing as long as you can in this game.
Hamlin leading Elkton Lake Benton in Class 9AA 20-6, that score. It's Parkston 14, Marion Freeman Academy 8. That is in the second. 11B, it's Winter 28, St. Thomas More nothing, and Sioux Valley and Oak Point Jefferson tied at 14 at half. Back now here on third down as driving it around the right side is Barbara Gavin trying to get around on the outside, and wow, did he get pushed? He landed up on the track. Wow. We'll see. They're going to put it down to about the 10. So it'll be 4th down and 5 here now for the Chargers as Wesley Whitler kind of hobbling his way out there, kind of hop skipping and jumping his way into the huddle as Westergren checks out here on 4th down and 5 here. What's your thoughts?
It could be anything at this point. They've been balanced all night.
Yep.
I would Whitler or Barber, and Colson's kind of got a mismatch out there.
Yep. So let's see what they've got here as Whitler takes the snap. It's low. He throws it over to Colson. He makes the catch, and he should have enough for first down. We'll see as it's really, really close. As we'll see where they get the final mark, and
gain of about 6 on the play brings up
first and goal. So they made it. You made the call. He was because he had outside advantage.
Not so much of a mismatch as much as that corner was playing off of him, and Colson just ran a whip route, and that corner bit inside, and Colson gets the first down.
Well, so first and goal for the Chargers, and it is about. Looks like about the 5-yard line. Whitler in the shotgun once again. Receivers wide right and left. As behind him is Barber on first and goal. Whitler awaits gets the snap and got a false start on the Chargers. So first and goal from the 10 this time. Everybody's got to hold their water as they march it back, and it'll be first and goal from the 10 now. Yes. So did you see? I didn't see who flinched, but it was offense called on the offense. Receivers wide right and left. Whitler in the shotgun. First and goal from the 10. Whitler gets a snap, looks to the right side, throws a catch made over there to the corner and into the end zone. Touchdown, Sully Buttes Chargers! And the catch on the play, Gavin Colson. A 10-yard strike from Whitler to Colson at 10:50 of the fourth quarter to make the score 34-20, Sully Buttes.
Yeah, they went right back to that same route concept, except this time out of a double receiver look out there to the right side, and Gavin making another great catch and getting in for 6.
Yeah, as that's at the 10:50 mark. Man, there's a lot of game left here as the Chargers line up for that 2-point conversion, that ever important 2-point conversion here now. As they
hurry up!
As they
looks like they're going back to the Wildcat. Nope, under center.
As under center, Whitler will take the snap as he'll roll to his right, looks, throws it down in the corner, and knocked down as it falls incomplete. As it will be score remains 34-20. Sully Buttes leading Canistota. When we come back, Chargers will kick off and get ready to roll. We got a lot of game left. Glad to have you on board. You're listening to Charger Sports and Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. Back in a minute.
You just got a quote from a company and are now being billed for not choosing them. Many contracts have what's referred to as a contingency agreement. These typically state that if you don't go with them, you, after insurance has approved the repair work, will be charged a percentage of the job they quoted. Ask up front if they charge to provide an estimate. Never sign anything that you haven't fully read or understand. If you have any questions, reach out to the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
YAG Air Incorporated is your locally owned ag chemical and seed retailer. YAG Air Incorporated offers reliable ground and aerial application. For the latest seed and chemical pricing, contact Kyle at 605-280-8710 or Tony at 605-280-4771. YAG Air for all your ag chemical and seed needs. Kyle, 605.
To kick.
605 280-4771.
We are back. DT along with you as the Chargers get ready to kick it away here now as Canistota has deep, as they have been pretty much all game. Braden Atchison and Easton Miller deep for the Hawks as they trail 34-20 here now. And there is 10:50 left to play here in this ball game. As the Chargers had a nice drive on that, even with their quarterback limping here. Hopefully he's getting some treatment and drinking gobs of water on the sideline. And the kickoff with it is Atchison. He's got it at the 30-35. He gets it to the 40, about the 39-yard line is where they're going to start. First and 10 for the Hawks on their own 39-yard line.
Familiar territory for the Hawks for sure.
Yes, yeah, all game long it's been that way. They had to kind of put a wrinkle into their usual offensive attack last time as they did that double reverse and throw. So
I would expect more trickery to come from this Hawks team.
Yep. Showers is their backup quarterback, so he's got an arm, and he showed it. As it is Scott, who is under center, I backfield, wing right, receiver wide to the right. That is Showers, who threw the touchdown the last time. As dropping back after the snap is looking, as Scott looking as his left side, he tried to turn it up the field, and a late flag on the play here as Trevor Marshall took Scott out of bounds, and the flag came right out. There was no doubt from the officials. So this is a big penalty if it's against the Chargers, and it will give Canistota first down in field position.
That's a big penalty.
Trevor's, you got to put your arms down, Daddy-o. Put your arms down. I know you can't believe it. The play is over. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. As he'll walk off to the sidelines here now, and we'll get a substitution in. But the Hawks, all of a sudden, they're breathing new life. I mean, trailing by 14, they showed that they can score. They're first and 10 on the Sully Buttes 39-yard line now after that big penalty, as they'll come out with the Scott under center. They come out the double wing formation. Single setback is Miller. Wide to the left is Showers. Snap, fakes the handoff as it dropping back, looking, throwing it in the middle of the field as Miller with it, as he'll get, he breaks a tackle, gets it forward on the play, but he gets it up to about the 32, so he got that, that screen set up on it. Give him 11 on the completion, so first and 10 here for the Hawks here now, and they've shown that they can, change up their look and their offense.
Yep, they've gone a different way from that initial drive, and the drives after. They've kind of found their rhythm here in the pass game.
Yep, as Showers wide to the right out of the huddle here now, and Scott will get under center. Double wing formation once again on first and 10 from the Sully Buttes 29-yard line. As with the snap, he'll dropping straight back, looking, as he'll run it off to the side as he slips a tackle, slips another tackle, going around on the far side, and he'll get caught at the around the line of scrimmage, as it was Arcorin who finally snagged him, ran through about 3. He'll give him 3 on the carry for Scott. It'll be second down and 7 from the Charger 26-yard line. And
Scott keeping that play alive with his feet, and Chargers running around trying to get him to the ground, and he's showing how elusive he is too.
Yeah, and I think people were kind of staying back and trying to stay in their lanes and everything, just because they come back and they throw in that counter on the opposite side.
Yeah, that's true too.
Second and 7 here now as Scott under center, double wing, receiver wide right. Charger from the Charger 26, pitch back to Miller, trying the right side, slips his way up into the middle and into the open. It's the 15-10-5 touchdown Canistota, as the run as it was a 27-yard run, and 27-yard run at 8:54 of the fourth quarter to make the score 34-26. Sully Buttes.
Yeah, and you could see there was a little bit of a misfit by the Chargers defense, and Miller ran right through that hole.
Yep, found the gap and hit it, and just like that, it is. Let's see here now. That was by Miller, and with that conversion, they can pull it to within 6 here now. As the Chargers, this is an important one here, as Scott will drop back, roll to his right, looks back the other way, and catch made. 2-point conversion, good. They get it to Miller, and it is now 34-28. Sully Buttes with 8:54 to play in the ball game. You're listening to Charger Sports and Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. Back in 60 seconds.
Barber Farm Service Incorporated and Barber Chemical wishes good luck to the Sully Buttes Chargers. Growers, call Ken or Jack for all of your planting and harvesting solutions at 258-2708. That's 258-2708. Barber Farm Services and Barber Chemical, located under the Water Tower, 2 miles south of Oneida. They know that hard work does pay off. Go Sully Buttes Chargers, from all of us at Barber Farm Service and Barber Chemical. AGE Corporation's contractors and crane service are proud supporters of Sully Buttes Sports. For almost 60 years, AGE has been building South Dakota. For all your site work, construction, and crane work needs this season, AGE is here to help. Give them a call. AGE Corporation and Crane Service, 223-2732. That number again, 223-2732. AGE, proud to support local sports.
And we are back. DT along with Morris Hofer and you here. Class 9B semifinal playoff football action. It is now 34-28. Sully Buttes leading Canistota, but boy, the Hawks definitely they're a different looking team than in the first half. Morris.
Yep, they've changed and adjusted well in this second half, and the Chargers have got to respond here. On offense.
Yeah, they have the receiver. They have the backs deep. Looks like Wesley Whitler back there. Kind of surprised at that, but along with him, I think that is Barber. As it'll be Scott ready to kick it away. Let's see if he kicks it high. He will. He'll kick it far as it goes all the way back to about the 5-yard line. And Whitler with the catch back there as he tries to go up the left side. He'll go up he'll go out of bounds on the far side at the 24-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Chargers here now. And Sully Buttes will get this ball. It's going to be a long. They need a long sustained drive here.
Yes,
keep the ball out of the hands of Canistota, who has all of a sudden figured things out.
Yep, you gotta be methodical here.
Yep,
and you gotta go back to what's been working for you the whole game. Mix in some run, some pass, and a little more run than pass just to burn more clock.
Yep,
because it takes Canistota a while to score. They're not. I mean, their first touchdown was quick, but as of late, it's kind of taken a while.
Barber and Colson is wide to the right now. Barber will come over to the left side as Whitler in the shotgun. A 1st and 10, flag on the play. Catch made as with it. It is Arcorin with the catch, and he does a nice job of running it up the field. But there is a flag on the far side, so that could be all for naught. I was surprised maybe that they didn't. I don't know if there was a motion or what. Illegal shift on the Chargers. So that one will be negated. So 1st and 15 for the Sully Buttes Chargers now at their own 19-yard line.
Yep, penalties again.
Yep.
That's just not a way you want to start the drive, and then hopefully you can eat back a little bit here on 1st and 15.
Yep. Yeah, we'll see what happens here now on 1st and 15. Whitler in the shotgun. Receivers wide right and left. Single setback is a Barber as he runs, splints out. Whitler will take off with it himself. Wesley slips a tackle as he gets it up to about the where they're going to stop him at about the 35-yard line. Wow, he's got enough. He got 16 on that play. 1st and 10. For Sully Buttes as Wesley Whitler did it with his legs once again here for the Chargers.
Yeah, he had Barber on a wheel route open right down the sideline.
He did?
He got flushed out of the pocket, and picked up the first down.
Yep. So 1st and 10 here now for Sully Buttes at their own 35-yard line. Receivers already out. Colson wide right, and Arcorin wide to the left. Whitler behind him is Barber. Is Whitler back in the shotgun? Junior quarterback gets ready for the snap. As in motion is Barber out of the backfield. Whitler hits the snap, throws it over the center, has a man. It's Miles with the catch at the 40, the 35, the 30, down to the 25-yard line. And Atticus Miles with the catch brought it all the way down from the 35 of Sully Buttes down to the Canistota 25-yard line. So 25 and 15, 40-yard pickup here on the play. And that's, I believe that's Atticus's first catch of the night.
It's his first catch of the night, and
wow,
what a great way to start off your receiving stats.
Yeah.
A 40-yard catch and run.
Yep. So Chargers in Canistota territory again with 7:05 to go in the game, leading 34-28. Whitler in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Handoff to Westergren. He'll hang on to it. He wraps up both hands, and both hands are on the ball. He'll get a gain of about 3 on the carry down to about the 22. Give him 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7 here now for the Chargers from the Canistota 22-yard line. And one of the things I've been noticing here, as far as the backs, trying to get that double cover up here, because they were trying to wrench at the ball earlier.
Yeah, both teams are really ripping at the ball here, and ball security is your number one priority as a ball carrier.
Yeah, paramount. It is Arcorin wide left, Colson wide right, Whitler in the shotgun. 2nd down, they're going to hand it off. Try Barber up the middle, and he'll get it probably to the 20 to make it 3rd and 5 as the bodies on pile here now. 3rd down and 5 for the Chargers from the Canistota 20-yard line, as they're kind of giving backs a break here, back and forth. Westergren and Barber.
Yep, trying to eat some clock, gain the yards you need, get into a easy
4-down territory here, of course. So yeah, let's see if they can keep this drive going here, as they'll bring it up here as Whitler will be under center this time on 3rd and 5. He'll fake the handoff, and he'll pass it over the and through the hands. He had out in the flat. He had out there looked like that was Arcorin, incomplete. They sailed it a little high. It'll be 4th down and 5.
Yeah, got a little excited seeing a wide open Gavin Barber, and let him a little high, and Gavin wasn't able to reel it in.
So it'll be 4th down and 5 here for the Chargers now at the Canistota 20-yard line. Incompletion stops the clock at 5:37 of the ball game. Sully Buttes leads 34-28. Chargers would desperately love to keep this drive going here. As are they going to be able to quickly get to the line? We'll see. The time official has his hand up as Whitler back in the shotgun. Hand timeout. And they had 2 players in motion trying to kick in here. A timeout. We'll take a 30 and come on back. You're listening to Charger Sports on Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. Back in 30.
The Corner in Oneida reminds you they're open after the game for your snack and beverage needs. From hot stuffed pizzas and roasted chicken to wraps, salads, burgers, and much more. They also carry a large variety of beverages to quench your thirst. The Corner in Oneida has it all, and you'll find plenty of specials throughout the store. Remember, the Corner is open for your convenience after the game. Call ahead for orders. Bus is always welcome. The Corner in Oneida, 258-2400. 258-2400.
And we are back. That was the third charged, the final timeout for Sully Buttes. As they're looking at a 4th and 5 from the Canistota 20-yard line. Now Faulkner has upped their lead on Del Rapids St. Mary's 40-22 in that matchup. And all of a sudden, Wall is taking the lead over Wolsey Wessington 28-22. Howard and Warner still knotted up at 6 apiece in the third quarter. 9AA, Hamlin 20, Elkton Lake Benton 6, and Parkston leading Freeman, Marion Freeman Academy 14-8. And Pierre, it is 9-7 at halftime. Yankton leading Pierre as the Chargers come out here now after their timeout here, looking at a 4th down and 5. They have receivers wide to the right, and one it will be actually coming over on the the right side. 2 receivers wide to the right and in motion. From the right side as Whitler takes the snap, looks, rolls, as he's got pressure coming. He's going to be trying to throw it down the field, and out of bounds. Out of bounds as he fell out of bounds. It was incomplete. It'll be the ball will go over on downs as the Chargers give that one up. Whitler just ran out of field and ran out of time. Canistota will start 1st and 10 on their own 20-yard line. And there is 5:29 left to play here in the ball game.
Yeah, that's a big stop by Canistota.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Now they get the ball back, trying to drive the field and get back, maybe even leading this game.
Yep. So with it now, 1st and 10 for the Hawks. They're on they're on the Canistota 20-yard line. They'll come out with receiver wide to the left as it will be Scott getting under center. As they come out in that double wing formation on 1st down, as he'll roll to his right on the snap, looking down the field, and is he going to take off? He'll just run out of bounds, it'll be a pickup of about 4 on the play. Second down and 6 here now for the Hawks. He kind of gets him out of the hole here.
Scott's done a lot of running tonight.
Yep.
He's only got 24 yards, but it feels like he's ran the length of the field 5 times over at this point in the game.
Oh, no question. So, and he does get out of bounds, stops the clock at 5:21. So they're using time efficiently and effectively. Showers comes out, the wide receiver wide to the right for Canistota. And it's wing right, eye backfield on 2nd down and 6 for Canistota from their own 24. Pitch back. They're going to try Miller on the right side as is he down? Yeah, he finally gets down. He finally gets taken down at around about close to the 30 on the play.
He gains another 4 on the
play. And so it'll be 3rd down and 1 here now for the Hawks at about their own 29-yard line. So. We'll see. Obviously, they'll try to pick up that fresh shot. I know I've never seen them do have they done a quarterback sneak yet?
I don't think they have.
Okay,
but I wouldn't pass Scott. Scott's a good runner.
Yep. As once again, receiver wide right, eye backfield, wing right on 3rd down and short. As with it, it is Scott with the carry. On the play.
I don't know if he got it. Oh, he's short.
On the play brings up 4th down.
Wow. Okay, so 4th down. He did not get it. So good play by the defensive line in the middle there for the Chargers. So it's 4th down and 1 for Canistota. The ball is like at the 29.5-yard line, and the clock ticks down. 4:10 to play. It is Chargers leading by 6, 34-28. Hawks bring it up here now as Scott, see if he gets it under center here down as Showers wide to the right. Eye backfield here on 4th down. And he'll take the quarterback sneak once again as they push it back, pushing it back. And finally the whistle, and they're giving it to him.
Gain of 1 on the play brings up 1st and 10 for the Hawks.
They'll give it to him. 1st and 10 is it just across the 30-yard line. So 1st down after a 4th down carry, 4th down and about a foot. They do get it, but a good stand-up in the middle of the field here as 3:38 to go in the ball game. Sully Buttes 34, Canistota 28, and the Hawks 1st and 10 on their own 31-yard line. Wide right, double wing formation, single setback is Miller. Senior quarterback Scott under center and roll to his right, takes it, looks it, throws it in the flat, catch made out there, and that's still going strong and coming out is Schroeder, number 18, as he goes out of bounds. Looks like he'll be okay. As and
15 on the play brings up 1st and 10.
15 for the Hawks. So another set of a fresh set of downs. 1st down and 10 for Canistota at the 45-yard line. As Scott found his open receiver down the field.
Yeah, and real good job by Schroeder breaking tackles. I think he broke 3 right there and just kind of looked a little slippery there.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, as wide right, I backfield, wing right for the Hawks from their own 45, 1st and 10. Pitch back. They're going to do Miller as he's going to go down the field and. With the down the field. Oh, Whitler went for the interception. It fell incomplete. Showers was out in the pattern. It was both Colson and Whitler back there, and I thought he had it. I really did. I thought he had that ball, but it falls out. It'll be 2nd down and 10 as Miller tried his hand throwing it down the field. Incomplete. Incompletion stops the clock at 3:09 to go in the ball game.
Yeah, they went to Miller there, and he was back to throw, hopefully drawing up some of the linebackers on the sweep that they've been running all night and send a guy deep, but luckily our corners and safety were on it.
Yep, so it'll be 2nd down and 10 here now for the Hawks from their own 45-yard line. Scott will get under center, I backfield, wing right, receiver wide to the left. As it fakes a handoff, rolls to his left, and now he'll turn it up the field, and he'll take off with it as he gets around to the far side, and it will be... It'll be into Charger territory. It'll be in Charger territory, and that should be enough for a 1st down. Let's see where he was going for the sticks. Okay, so it'll be just about actually 2-yard short, so about an 8-yard pickup. It'll be 3rd down now, and 3rd down and a short 2 for the Hawks from the Sully Buttes 47-yard line.
Yeah, real good example of Scott using his legs again.
Yep, got out of bounds, stops the clock at 3 minutes. So Canistota is being efficient with the clock and their selection of plays. Wide right and I backfield. Double wing formation on 3rd down and short, and fumble on the play as the Hawks will come up with it. And no gain on the carry on the fumble, but it'll be 4th down and 2 here for Canistota. It's on the Sully Buttes 47-yard line.
Deja vu.
Yeah,
I feel like we just saw this.
Yeah, did we? Yeah, down here on that side of the field, as the clock at 2:30 to play in the ball game. Chargers with a 6-point lead, 34-28. Canistota looking at a 4th down here now and 2. Scott will get under center, double wing formation on 4th down. And he'll take the snap. He'll roll to his left, and he'll have enough for 1st down as he sidesteps and he'll go out of bounds. He'll get enough for 1st down on the play as he gets it up to, as he gets it all the way up to the Sully Buttes 35-yard line. So so it picked up, give him about 12 on the carry. So 1st and 10 for the Hawks now. On the Charger 35-yard line, they trail by 6 as they with 2:12 left to play in the ball game here. Chargers looking for a stop to hang on.
Yeah, the Chargers got to figure out a way to corral Scott here.
Yeah, he's been the difference maker indeed. Receiver wide right, I backfield, wing left this time on 2nd down, and as the stripping through Miller, still going, and and he slipped about 3 tackles on that. He slipped about 3 tackles, and Miller got a big run, and they're going to give him, was it 7? 7 on the carry. So 2nd down and 3 for the Hawks from the Charger 28-yard line.
Yeah, a real strong run there by Miller, and it's all Miller and Scott right now.
Yep,
they're just going to their playmakers and seeing where it gets them.
1:45 to go here in the ball game. The Hawks with it 2nd down and 3 from the Charger 28. Fakes the handoff, drops back, looks, drops. He's got plenty of time. He'll hook it over and knocked away. Nice play by Arkorin as he swatted it away, and it'll stop the clock. It'll be 3rd down and 3 for the Hawks with 1:29 to go in the ball game. They're looking at a 3rd down and 3 from the Charger 29-yard line.
Yeah, Charger defensive line especially did a lot better job about slowing themselves down, trying to corral Scott a little bit. They're getting pushed up field so much, and he's got these wide open rushing lanes to scramble around in. And so they just got to slow themselves down a little bit, and they should be able to contain him a little easier.
Yep, as they'll switch up here now as receiver wide right, I backfield on 3rd down and 3. Scott takes the snap. He'll pitch it back to Miller, trying to get around on the right side as he strips a tackle. Still going, still on his feet, still going strong, still fighting forward as he has enough for 1st down as he crossed the 25. And they'll mark it they'll mark it first and as it's down to the 20. So yeah, about a 7-yard pickup. So first and 10 for Canistota. As I think they're calling their timeout. Yeah, they'll take their first charge timeout of the half. 1:18 left to go. It is Sully Buttes 34, Canistota 28. Back in 30 seconds on Country 95.3, PureCountry.com.
Sunrise Bank Dakota in Oneida, they make banking easier with convenient mobile banking. Enjoy on-the-go, secure access to your account balances, recent account activity, and check images, as well as the ability to transfer funds and make mobile deposits. Visit mysunrisebank.com today or download the mobile banking app. Sunrise Bank Dakota is a proud sponsor of Sully Buttes athletics and activities and wish the Chargers good luck in today's game. Sunrise Bank Dakota in Oneida, member FDIC.
We are back. DT along with you, and it's 40-22. Faulkner area leading Del Rapids St. Mary. 7 minutes left to go in the fourth. We got a minute left to go in the fourth. It is Sully Buttes 34, Canistota 28. But the Hawks are driving. They're on the Charger 20-yard line, and there is 1:18 left to go here in the ball game. And Canistota has found a way to keep this thing going. All of a sudden, Wolsey Westhaven has retaken the lead over Wall, 30-28, with under a minute left to go in the fourth quarter. And Howard 13, Warner 6. That one in, let's see, I believe that one is in, I thought that one was at Howard. But here, the Chargers, as we get back into it here, what do you think you're going to see out of the Hawks here, Morris?
You know, it's a mixed bag here in this fourth quarter. They've done a lot of things. I wouldn't put some trickery past them.
Okay, so as Scott brings it up here, receiver wide to the left, as a double wing formation on 1st and 10, he'll roll to his right as he'll throw it over into the flat. Nobody there. There is nobody there for the Hawks, and the officials are going to talk it over here. Did you see anybody over there?
I don't think anybody was in the area.
The officials are talking it over, and no flags are coming out, so it'll fall incomplete. 2nd down and 10, as with 1:11 to play, and the ball is on the Sully Buttes 20, looks like the 24-yard line. And the Hawks, they get the signals in from the sidelines here now. With 1:11 to go here in Charger territory, they need 6 to tie and the extra point to get to take the lead. Miller is wide to the right this time, and 2 receivers wide to the left. As Scott back in the shotgun, he'll take off with it he'll try to take off with it as sidesteps, and he'll get taken down. And as he gets it forward across the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I could have almost told you that was going to happen.
Yeah.
They draw play. They take Miller out of the backfield and split him out right.
Yep, as he picked up 5 on the play.
Yep.
3rd and 5 for the Hawks here now, and he stayed in bounds. 45 seconds left to play here. The Hawks will take their second timeout. We'll take a 30 and come on back. You're listening to Sully Buttes Sports on Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. Back in 30.
Hometown shopping at its best. Don's Food Center has what you want and where you need it most, right in Oneida. Enjoy a great selection of groceries, fresh meat and produce, friendly service, and more. Get all your snacks for the big game at Don's Food Center. Don's Food Center is a proud supporter of Sully Buttes Athletics and wish the Chargers good luck in today's game. Don's Food Center, where parking is convenient, shopping is easy, and your time is priority.
Okay, 3rd down it is. 3rd down and 5 for the Hawks. It's at the Sully Buttes 20-yard line. There is 47 seconds left to go. They have 1 timeout left. Canistota does. Chargers don't have any.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
If anything, this timeout's kind of helping Sully Buttes. They get to collect themselves, catch their breath, and reassess what they're seeing out there from the Hawks on offense.
Yeah, it takes them back off of their heels anyway. Yep. As they'll come out here now as. The Hawks got the play from the sideline. They'll bring it up here now on 3rd down and 5 from the Sully Buttes, about the 20-yard line, as Miller goes wide to the left. 2 receivers wide to the right. for the Hawks as once again it is Scott back in the shotgun, takes a snap, looks, pumps, throws it over to the corner, and knocked away. Good defensive play on there by number 12, Gavin Colson, with the stop. It'll be 4th down and 5 for the Hawks from the Charger 20-yard line with 42 seconds left to play here now. And this one right now, they got to get. They were thinking touchdown, not first down.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yep.
I mean, Colson making a great play on the ball. If he misses that ball by, another 6 inches, that might be caught for a touchdown.
Yep. As the Hawks here, are they gonna? No, they're just gonna bring it up. They're not gonna take their time out here. As 42 seconds remain, 4th and 5 for Canistota. As it is Showers wide to the left. Wide right, double wing formation, and fakes a handoff as he'll pass it over in the flat. It falls incomplete, and he short hopped it. And the Chargers will take over on downs. Oh my! As Sully Buttes will take over 1st and 10 on their own 20-yard line. Yeah, baby. As Ben Minahan from Canistota, by the way.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it will be Chargers 1st and 10 on the 20-yard line. And it looked like Scott was just trying to get it in the flat, wasn't it? On the left side?
He was looking for a little bench route from his either tight end or up back, and it just threw it a little short. And, kind of surprising, honestly. He's kind of been locked in on his pass attempts here in the second half.
38 seconds left to go as Whitler just takes the snap and kneels, and he'll take a 4-yard loss and keep that clock going. I think they just need one more play.
Yep. That should do it.
Yeah.
That should send Sully Buttes.
That should send Sully Buttes back to the dome.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. The teams line up and get ready to go with 9-8. Let's see if they have to.
No, his arm ain't up. We don't even have to take it.
No, your arm's not up, and then we'll. Okay, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Ball game. The Sully Buttes Chargers knock off Canistota 34-28. When we come back in 3 minutes, we'll wrap it up and get ready for a little trip down to the southeast to Vermilion. You're listening to Sully Buttes Sports and Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. Back in 3 minutes.
Venture Communications provides blazing fast speeds for affordable internet services. Streaming has never been so easy as it is with these super fast speeds. Don't want to leave the house to mail in that pesky bill? That's okay. Venture Communications allows you to pay your